as in like the guy bringing a freaky nature out of a woman. It's basically a level of what she's unlocking for you
Exactly. Yeah.
that she's already thought about.
But that's what I'm saying though. So as a man, if you able to think about it and bring it out of her or have her unlock it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if she not telling you this shit and you just
she don't want you to think she like
exactly,
some freaky
so
bandit.
it take you to actually have to think about it as a man and then actually perform it as an action. You know what I'm saying? So at what point if y'all both think about it, then you know what I mean it could almost be level. But if she already been thinking
But
about
if
it,
you okay, so if your girl bring it up and it's freaky as hell,
now that's different.
it's freaky as hell.
She's freakier.
But she bring it up though. But this is something that she wants to sexually and explore. There you go. Sexually explore.
She say some wild shit though.
And wild though. It's freaky as hell. But it's consensual in between you and the woman.
Yeah, for sure.
Does it depend on what it is? Whoa.
No good.
No good.
No go.
Two Dinos? Another
Unless
strength,
it's like
another male dominance in the room? No.
Unless it's like a toy or something, but
So as long as it's plastic, Dinos are good.
no good at all for me. But
If she needs another Dino,
it's no good. But it definitely is. If it was to ever be a good, it'd be that. But
Can you hear me?
good. Absolutely no good.
Can y'all hear me? Good.
Hell no.
So, yeah,
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Look Cuddy in this bitch.
Okay.
What I sound like, fool?
But no, I think if it depends on, like you said, if it get unlocked, that's them already thinking about it. But if
That's them already knowing what they
You
want.
know what? Unlike the freaky shit that niggas just skip right over. Foreplay. You gotta suck that bitch nipples.
oh yeah, I'm a definitely a.
Y'all ever sucked the bitch nipples and y'all lips got tingly?
Whoa.
Her nipples was dirty.
Yeah, cocaine residue on her nipples?
I don't know. I remember one time I sucked the bitch titties and my lips were motherfucking tingly as a bitch.
I believe she was
Yeah, I'm
smoking
an advocate
cocaine,
for
bro.
titty sucking, bro.
That bitch probably put some dope on her titties. On what though?
Numbed him up a little
My
bit.
shit was tingling like a motherfucker, dog.
For me, it depends. I'll just be honest. It depends on the titty.
Probably had some powder on her chest.
You just,
so.
I'm an avid titty sucker, so I like titties. I love titties.
Love titties.
I love titties.
But
Shout out
Save
to
the titties.
shout out to the breasts.
Save the titties.
Ain't
Shout
nothing
out
like
to
a
the
good
shout out
saggy
to the
titty.
breasts.
Ooh, a good saggy
A good
motherfucker.
saggy titty.
Whoa.
That
Whoa.
flap out the beater titty.
Whoa.
Bop. Let me
It's
pick that up
kind of
for you.
nice.
Let me go ahead and pick
They
that up
can't
for
be
you.
too saggy though,
Nah,
but
yeah.
Hey, at least they real, nigga.
No, right.
It still gotta be like a reasonable, like you know what I mean.
Nah, she got she got two elbows
We
and shit.
can't shout
It look
out-
like she throwing bones in this bitch.
We can't shout out titties and then discriminate against certain titties.
I can. I'm gonna do it right now. Shout
No,
out to
you
both of
loving
them.
them all. I kind of discriminate against.
I'm a titty man.
You know what I'm saying?
All
I
the
got a
motherfuckers
preference.
up real quick.
I got a preference. They can't be.
Them saggy motherfuckers, I just, yeah, like he said,
You
I
just
ball
All
ball
the
them
motherfuckers up real quick.
Wow. Wow.
balling the titty up is alright.
Hell yeah, my mom. Especially if you get the titty that fit perfectly in your motherfucking palm, nigga, you just ball that bitch right
You
up.
like that, don't you? You like that, don't you?
Yeah, you like that shit.
Wow.
They be fit, it's sensation of that shit, nigga.
Hell yeah.
All through
what
the titty.
fuck?
Yeah. Drop
Hell
that motherfucker in
no.
my
Them little
hands.
saggy motherfuckers, I'm grabbing that over.
The whole
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
What you
yeah.
talking about?
Hell
mama.
no.
Wow.
You know I'm.
Discriminate on them saggy.
I'll be,
got to.
I'll be spooning the bitch and grabbing her titty from the back.
Oh yeah, mandatory.
Favorite.
Hand right up under the shirt if it's one right there, or if
No,
just
that
definitely
motherfucker
on that
just laying on
motherfucker.
the back and then
That's
wrapping
when you
around
really
the back.
ball that.
Wait, you grab a titty and wrap it around the back and grab it? You a monster.
Suck the nipple.
He a monster.
Hey, first off,
He's not the monster.
No, he a monster for doing it.
Still not
And
the
he
monster.
grabbing the one that's laying down too. He ain't grabbing the one
and
that's
she
close to
in
him.
front of
If
me,
he
like
can
the
do
titties
that-
is like in the front.
Bro,
But
if
I gotta
he-
grab that motherfucker. It's wrapped
If
around.
he
Now it's
can
on her
do
back
that
now.
with the titty, that is the Loch Ness
This nigga done
monster.
grabbed some socks and shit and wrapped them
It's the Loch
around.
Ness monster.
Don't do that with the titty, bro.
That nigga
Please
say
don't
I'm
do
grabbing the titty while I'm spooning her, throwing it over her shoulder.
That's
So when
wow,
you see
bro.
this live, share this live.
Oh,
When you
we
see this
live.
share this
Oh
live.
shit, we live for real?
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
live.
dog.
Y'all know
Oh, my
it's
mama
live.
just popped up on my phone and
Wow.
said he
Talking about
live.
titties
I'm
and
bogus.
shit.
Shout out to all the titties in the world.
I
The
didn't think
saggy
that was a
titties,
bad
the real titties.
conversation. though.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
it
don't
wasn't
give
no
a
bad
damn
conversation.
shit. I love titties.
Hey,
Shout out to
this
titties.
niggas out here. This niggas out here right now spooning the bitch that got some saggy titties, and he grabbing a nipple from the back while they both watching TV, probably. Yup.
Yeah.
Be confident about it. Yup.
Facts.
Right now.
Shout out to the titties, the real ones.
Shout out to all of them.
Wow.
Shout out to all of them.
Not to the fake ones though.
No,
They
too
get
much, man. But
the fake ones get like
I'm not,
snaps.
You know what?
what I'm
I'll
saying?
be honest. I'm
I
not.
get a fake one
if I had
snap.
to
I like
choose-
that.
If I got to choose between real and fake titties, I'm going real titties.
Yeah, for sure.
Real
Every single
titties.
time. I don't care what the titty look like if it's real.
Yeah.
On my mama. Give me
I
a saggy
just
titty.
be talking shit, but like I've seen all kinds of shit titties.
Bitch, you poke
All
your eye out with a
kinds
fake
of
titty.
I love titties though. I know. Ooh,
You hear me though?
If I got so if you got to choose titties or ass, which one?
damn.
Damn,
only go
I'm
one.
choosing ass.
Ass.
I'm choosing
That's how much I
ass.
He's
love
like,
titties.
I'm
I'm
choosing
choosing
ass.
That's how much I love
ass.
titties.
Is that you gonna choose the ass over the titties?
I'm choosing the ass over the titties. The pussy right there.
But that
by.
mean no
Bam.
titties.
When you say no titties, what size we talking?
A cup.
A cup.
Oh, that was manageable. We good. I'm taking the ass.
Ass easily on
That's
A
when the ass
cup.
be fat.
Yeah, cause that's where the A cup at.
I'll take A cup.
I mean, that's where the rest of the alphabet's at in the ass.
Yeah, I can take A cup.
Stage 12 years old.
What?
Stage 12.
Titties?
Yeah.
No,
Hell
no.
no.
Wait, stop.
Wait a minute.
That's why I said
So
stage 12 years. Well, I should have said like
Mosquito bite.
No, not at all.
Right.
Mosquito bites.
Like 18 or up titties. For sure.
Right, but like not
Her
all
shit
the
never
way
developed.
there. Yeah, like
That means
super-
she got a whole
super-
lot of
I'll
ass,
take
though.
some A plus titties.
Well,
She had a
That's-
chest defect.
Don't they
A+
usually get some A
titties.
plus titties for sure?
A plus
A
titties.
plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A
don't
plus
they
that
usually,
ass.
you know, she
We
got
need
lot of
all A
ass.
plus titties to come through.
On what though?
What would you say?
I don't know. I know some that got ass and nice titties.
What you
For
say?
sure. No, we know. All right.
Say it again.
When you see someone with some little titties, don't it mean it's like some nice ass?
If she thinking she got some little titties on my mama, that ass is it gotta be fat.
Oh, bro, they be kind of.
But you gotta think though, some of these motherfuckers be having nice styles,
Yeah,
and
no,
then you
for
turn them
sure.
around and it
I'm
just
just
be flat.
thinking about them like women so beautiful, bro. I love women,
Shout
bro.
out to the women.
Hey,
The natural ones though.
yeah, that little
I'm
face.
a
Hey,
big,
Raven.
big advocate of the
Raven in
natural
chat, we
women.
talk about titties, ass,
Hey,
and
Raven.
titties. That's
Oh
crazy.
shit.
I love y'all natural women. Y'all the world.
Ass and titties, boy. We could have a whole podcast talking about ass and
No,
titties. I ain't
for
gonna lie
real.
to you.
I'm in my
We
head
do the
thinking
first
about
hour
it. Like,
ass,
Yeah,
second
we
hour
love to the mic
titties.
and she like shout out to the
the-
ladies.
Ass.
I mean, going through a thing.
titties.
Got overly smooth. Listen, they pushing the lives down
Overly
in the
smooth.
algorithm. They deleting them on Facebook. When you see this live, share this live, man.
They hating.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tap in. The A Plus Podcast is live again. You feel me?
Where that?
As soon as you see it, share it.
That was your intro?
No, that wasn't my intro, nigga. I was just talking.
Oh my bad. I'm waiting. I'm anticipating on it.
Thirsty ass nigga.
Fuck, hey, fuck you, man.
Don't rush my intro. Let it flow. Just like your hoe. Let it go.
You know. For sure. Shit, you ain't gotta tell me no more.
My birthday was yesterday, man.
Your birthday
Happy
was
birthday,
yesterday.
my
Yeah,
boy.
sure is. You gotta,
23 years
turn up
old,
tonight
bro.
and shit.
Supposed to turn up, bro.
Today Bree
supposed to
birthday
turn up
too,
tonight.
though.
Who?
Bree, Wade.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to dinner with that guy.
Yeah, I didn't know you was talking about. I was gonna say fuck, but shout out her. Shout out her. And it's the day after mine, so I can't be like.
Yeah, it's my brother's birthday. Shout out, bro.
Yeah, like fuck.
So how was your birthday?
It was smooth. My birthday was smooth. I'm grown as hell, bro. Like,
We'll be just chilling now.
yeah, when you get grown, your birthday hit different. Like,
How do you know?
33.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah.
You sleepy?
It's another day, right? Feel
Oh,
good.
bro. It's
Feel good.
special.
You felt different. You felt like you evolved.
I feel a little less patient. I'm tired of most shit.
Easy.
Already?
I'm blessed though. I'm blessed. I'm
what's up.
happy, right?
He
Damn.
said already.
I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Yeah, that was 12, less than 12 hours ago.
But in the same sense, I'm tired of some more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At 33,
And
you got a lot.
33, just like that, like I can't do this shit. I'm 33.
Right.
He said they do that shit.
I say that a lot. I've been saying that for.
feel
I've
me?
been saying that for. A while. Yeah.
That's
Like
Hey.
shit hit different when that number changed.
33 is definitely an age where you say, man, I'm not doing that.
I'm 33
I'm
fucking years
33.
old.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, that's
I
a
remember
number
when
for
I was
sure.
y'all age though.
That's a number for
You
sure.
ain't even got here yet, nigga. Wait till you get here, young ass nigga.
I've been here.
Young tender punk.
I moved here.
No, you're
20,000
Your young
years
punk,
ago.
you's a young
Yeah,
jive
young-
techie.
I was
young
here like
punk.
20,000 years ago before y'all was even born.
He's a
I
young
moved here
punk.
from Pluto before they eliminated the
He's a
planet.
celestial.
Yeah, all right.
That perky whooping your ass.
Boy,
Dog
Don't
shit
play
out
with me,
there.
nigga. Don't-
Lost.
That's like calling me a crackhead. Stop playing with me.
Stop
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Stop
Stop playing with me.
oh shit.
That perk beating your ass,
That
ain't it?
perk beating my motherfucking ass. Got me
What's
over
wrong
here
with you?
itching and shit.
Swung on
Swallow on my mama.
Lord. What it do, man?
What's going on, y'all?
Shit, man. You know what I mean? Another day, another Tuesday, we back at it. You know?
Before you say anything else, A. What it do? It's Tuesday again. It's the A Plus Podcast. We is live again. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 14. I am your birthday host. You feel me? AK. We in the building with Lil Cuddy.
What up?
Chicago the Barber.
Know it.
Dundale Keys.
Yes, sir.
Big 4-0 in the building. What's your name? Lovely lady. Tiffany in the building. Shout out Tiffany for pulling up, sitting down. You know what I'm saying? She was hesitant as hell. No
Yeah, I
federal.
wasn't finna give her name either.
She was
Oh,
finna give
you
me a
here?
fake name.
You
my
here?
bad. My bad.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want to
you
do it
here.
again? That was the rehearsal. You want to do it again?
Let's do it
All right.
again.
And then what's your name?
Okay.
Tiffany in the building.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tiffany. You feel me? Per usual, episode 14 of the A Plus Podcast is brought to you by, powered by, sponsored by Press Play Studios. Press Play Studios is your premier audio recording destination right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For all of your recording needs, hit us up. You can hit up Press Play Studios. You get up Press Play on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Press Play the podcast, MKE, is on Facebook and YouTube. New episodes up weekly, new clips going out every day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Press Play for powering and sponsoring this, helping us bring y'all this every single week. I'll just get a round of applause for episode 14 real quick. Yes, sir. Most podcasts don't make it past episode 1. And if they make it past episode 1, they don't make it past episode 13. So we here live at episode 14. Bitch, we made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
He said, bitch, we made it.
Made it.
my birthday was yesterday, so when you see this, share this, tell a friend that A Plus is live again. How y'all boys feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. It's raining, you know. I love the rain. So I'm good. I love the rain and the snow.
Rain.
No, this is my weather. We always have this conversation. Time it rain. This is my joint right here. So yeah, everything's good.
Keith, how you feeling? Yeah.
Man, look.
Yeah.
I'm
He said, man.
Might as well just
trying to
get it.
calm down, man.
Might as well, bro.
Y'all better
Nigga hand still shaking.
leave me the fuck alone. No, I'm
Still
chilling.
tense.
No, I'm good, man. I'm finna chill. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm out the doghouse, but putting people in the doghouse. I'm just playing.
On my mama.
He said, I'm
40
out the
ball, how you
doghouse.
feeling? Good. That camera fucking you up? Tiff, how you feeling? Yeah, it's hot in here on what?
God damn.
She said she melted.
It is a little stiff in here.
Crack a window.
I don't even, that's crazy. I just,
Chilling.
oh yeah, I'm in here.
You need some liquor, dog. Damn,
Huh?
start closed.
Not all of them. What time is it?
Store over.
I get a bottle from Cuz, though.
Still catch one. Still catch them on the E.
On the east.
It's gonna be $100 for you. Come
Regular price.
Where? Well, no, don't even
No.
do it. Don't even do it.
Oh.
Where? What's happening? Oh, my mama, what the fuck is y'all looking at, bro? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Swung on, mama. Swung on. Rock, paper, scissors. Swung on, mama. Rock, paper, scissors. On this motherfucking live. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, y'all, I'm not no motherfucking send-off. Nigga, it's finna be a
What you
rock.
talking about?
Damn, why you gotta
Because I don't want to go. I have the same reason why I don't want to go downstairs as much as y'all.
Wow.
What's your reason?
I'm lazy.
I ain't.
I'm on the podcast.
He said, I'm
I'm
on
hosting A
the
Plus
podcast.
I ain't drinking.
Podcast Live, episode 14.
I don't count.
What the fuck you mean you don't count?
I'm not
He's
drinking.
not drinking.
Fucking drink.
And you know what it
He's not
is?
fetching the bottle.
It's Casadores.
Pussy.
Definitely not drinking.
Your vocabulary.
Absolutely not
Go
drinking.
get your ass sober. What the fuck? I almost thought about it. Let's go.
It's
Let's
up
go
to-
this
it's up to
podcast
Cuddy.
for a little bit.
Up to Cuddy.
Let's start this podcast for a little bit. I don't want y'all to start without me.
I didn't write shit on the board. I do got the topics on my phone, but I didn't exercise the use of the whiteboard today.
That's crazy.
I apologize, fellas. Y'all need the whiteboard?
We don't need it, but I like it. It's
Like
kind
it.
of it's kind of
Yes,
nice.
that was a nice little.
It's nice, like just.
No, it's not gone forever. Like, I just didn't write shit on it today.
You know, I mean, I know it's not, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I mean, even if you ain't writing nothing, you could have just had it up.
Right, bro. Just so
Just
we
to
can
have
have
it
looking
up.
at a blank ass board.
Just
and
The
I'm
board
just
is a
looking
part
at
of the podcast.
Slick part of
All right, so when you go grab the bottle, put the board
Get
on
the
there.
fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like,
everybody like, where does this dude going to get?
somebody gonna have to rock, paper, scissors me. For
Cuddy,
real.
please, bro.
All right, you said please.
Damn,
There
dog.
you go.
I
Look,
don't even like saying shit like
There
that
you
to another
go.
grown man, bro.
ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You got the liquor. That's what
He
I'm
said
talking
please,
about.
you know what
Real
I'm saying, my
nigga.
nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go and get
It's
the
day after
goddamn.
your birthday, but you know, it's all good, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
still my birthday.
Get
Your
the
car
goddamn
unlocked?
liquor, nigga.
It's
Your
still
car
my
unlocked?
birthday.
Let me see your keys, I'll be back.
Yeah, go get that damn liquor, man,
He said, I'll be back.
and hurry up.
Black bag,
Keys, I'll be back.
Yeah, you got like 80, no, this ain't 80 keys. One key on my mama.
Black bag, front seat.
You said back, front, what?
Man, slow, dog. They definitely pushing us down in the algorithm, but we gotta get
Let me
these
take this
shares
microphone
up.
off before y'all get to catching me saying some crazy shit. On the way outside.
talking shit outside.
Live on audio. All right, man. I do got topics though. I got the new evidence in Tory case that was released. DDG brother beating up the fan. GMO Stacks was allegedly arrested for the Skilla Baby shooting. Suge Knight said Diddy and Ray J were lovers. I think where I want to start with is the Zion Williamson accusations.
What he did now?
So Mariah Mills, who was the porn star who exposed him
wow.
initially, you know what I'm saying? She filed a lawsuit as a Jane Doe, right? TMZ reported that a Jane Doe claiming to be one of Zion Williamson's exes has filed a lawsuit against the NBA star, alleging he R-worded, kidnapped, and terrorized her on multiple occasions throughout their years-long relationship. According to the suit, the violent incident took place on September 3rd, 2020, after the woman had gone to Williamson's Beverly Hills home. The accuser said she told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but he called her stuck up and a bitch and told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him.
Okay. Oh, that's horrible.
That's horrible?
I mean, it sounds horrible.
I don't know. Like, when you was expecting the pussy and she played tired.
You know, well, happens.
You with me?
I got millions.
Say it again.
Y'all
for
was
me.
Zion.
Say what happened. What happened? What did he do again?
Bro,
So
I'm not.
What-
Listen.
Look, she said.
One
This
thing
is
I'm
this is
not
how they
doing.
led it in, right? And I'm just going piece by piece, right? She said the accuser said she told Williamson she was
Y'all got
tired
me
and wanted to
fucked
go to
up.
sleep, but he called her stuck up in the bitch and told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him. We've been there.
Nah, I've never. And did what? And told her
I
like
don't
she
know.
had
That's
to
kind of
do
like
it.
that. Sound like it's slick strong arm.
Strong arm robbery.
You kind of like taking it.
You ever caught an attitude?
That's kind of
though?
like
You
intimidating.
didn't call the
Yeah, I
attitude,
done caught
though.
an attitude, but I ain't never like been
No.
on some.
Nah.
Ain't no going to
You ain't
sleep
never-
until I get
Caught an
it.
attitude with like some coochie. I thought I was gonna get the coochie.
Not even an attitude, but being salty, though.
No, you have. Yeah. So say when you was
Like
in your,
salty 'cause
when
I
you was in your
didn't get it?
long term relationship, when you was a one coochie man, right?
Okay.
And boom,
I like
boom.
the way you
She
put that.
like you was ready. She like, oh, I'm
I'm
tired.
tired.
Oh, I'm not mad about it.
Man, you different. All right.
I'm not mad about it. You know.
I'm salty. Oh my God.
Williamson then allegedly pinned her down on the bed and sexually assaulted her. Afterward, the lawsuit states Williamson took her phone, threw it, and then choked and screamed at her for talking too much. The woman alleges Williamson emitted an odor of alcohol throughout the encounter. Days later, on October 10, 2020, the accuser alleges Williamson R-worded her again after he got angry that she wanted to leave him to visit friends in San Diego. According to the suit, Williamson took her phone and laptop following the assault and prevented her from getting medical care. These two incidents were not isolated. The lawsuit states Williamson continued to abuse, R-word, assault, and batter plaintiff in California and other states, including Louisiana and Texas, until the relationship ended in 2023. The lawsuit states Williamson strangled the woman with such force that she reasonably feared for her life and eventually lost consciousness multiple times between 2020 and 2023 in California and Louisiana. This woman also claims Williamson threatened to have his security guard shoot her in the head multiple times. She alleges Williamson threatened to have his security kill her parents as well.
Wow.
Damn. During one 2022 incident in Louisiana, the lawsuit states Williamson pointed a loaded firearm at the woman's head, causing her to reasonably fear for her life. Don't they sound criminal?
It sounds like a real criminal.
And I think that's my biggest question about all these lawsuits, and it's not to take away or minimize the victims at all, right? But why is the criminal part of this skipped over?
Yeah, there's a lot of criminal
Like,
activity
why do this
going
go
on.
straight to like the civil lawsuit?
Yeah, that's criminal.
Like, if Zion Williamson did all this to you, don't you want that nigga locked up?
That's kidnapping, strangulation,
money.
DV.
You want money, bro. Take that to civil.
And one of them lawyers dropped their case.
SA.
Didn't pick it up.
Yeah, he doing all like it's a lot of actual criminal activity going on.
Right.
I mean, get your bag too, but like, why is this never reported to the police? It's just like it goes straight to civil court, and her attorney is Sam Taylor. I thought her attorney is Busby. Who got Busby? Somebody just filed a lawsuit and they got Tony Busby.
She did, but Tony Bugsby didn't pick up the case today.
Oh, okay.
And they say they the owner of the Pelicans spoke out too about it and shit, and she pretty much was just saying, she says, lawsuits are lawsuits. You really can't, you don't know. She said, I mean, people can sue for anything. There's no reason you can be innocent or not. It's just something that people do, unfortunately.
And that's what this the age of the lawsuit for real. Like, it was the Me Too movement. Now it's the
I need to find me
lawsuit.
somebody to sue.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna file a lawsuit on you quick.
And technically you can sue for anything. You can file a lawsuit for anything.
I'm trying to find somebody to sue real quick.
That don't mean it's gonna hold up,
It's
but
just,
you
I
could
was
definitely
gonna
file
say,
it.
exactly.
Nigga, stop. Man, y'all
Exactly.
speaking negative against
No,
me.
I'm not saying that against you. I'm saying that against anybody who files a lawsuit. Like, you can definitely file a lawsuit. It don't mean it's gonna hold up, but you can file it though. For
If
sure.
I file a lawsuit, I know I'm gonna win. If I don't think I'm
know
gonna
that,
win,
nigga?
I ain't gonna file it.
I don't know that. Cuddy Busby. He said, if I file a lawsuit, I'm winning. Johnny Cocker?
That motherfucker so bionic.
On what though, bro?
No, he just said, if I file a lawsuit, I'm winning it. Nigga, you was
over.
not a lawyer.
So if he
How
say,
you know, bro?
so that she filing it as a as a
Yeah.
Jane Doe.
Well, at first she
She
was.
filed it as a Jane Doe.
She
and
did
then
file it
just
as a
came.
Jane Doe, but
We
then it
already know
came
who
out
she
that
is.
it was actually Mariah Mills who had filed the lawsuit. Big sloppy booty.
And how did it come out?
Sloppy body. TMZ had reported the initial lawsuit. You know, TMZ get the dirt for everybody. But how y'all feel about the lawsuit though? Do y'all feel like this lawsuit has some weight or like some serious ramifications, or y'all feel like this is another lawsuit in the age of lawsuits?
You never know though, bro.
How you feel about it?
A lawsuit in the age of lawsuits, and ain't gonna go nowhere.
Especially seeing that she was but I guess that kind of make it like, that's tough though when your ex sue you. Yeah, to file a lawsuit.
If you could scare a motherfucker enough, they'll give you some bread.
And when did this happen?
2023.
The incident that she is filing a lawsuit based on was in 2020.
20, 25 years ago.
The relationship ended in 2023.
2 years ago.
Yep.
How long ago?
2 years ago.
That's not that long ago.
I think
It's criminal.
I think when people see themselves in a position with somebody of such high status and their status is at a decline, they will do anything with any drastic measure to try their best to make it to the top, even if it's bringing the closest person to them down. That's what I feel, and I feel like she might be capping. But then again, I don't put shit past nobody because just as much she be capping, he could be capping too about some shit and just hiding it up, and she just defending herself at the same time. But you never know. This world is full of lies, so you never know, man, how this shit might play out. It's just fucked up because don't they have kids together? Oh, they don't have kids
That
together?
ain't his baby mama.
That ain't his baby mama.
Oh, okay.
If y'all remember, she exposed him once he announced his pregnancy with his baby mama.
Yeah, she was the one
She
that.
exposed him and said, he had her pregnant, but it made her get an abortion. And
Okay, yeah,
she
okay.
was the reason he was healthy because baby mama was keeping him fat. And when she met him, he had lawn furniture in the house and McDonald's bags on the floor. One thing I found interesting, she also alleged that during these incidents of violence between them, it was alcohol and cocaine involved. That's some shit to throw out there.
No, it's just not. That's where it's like get real shaky because he an athlete. He's been tested. Why would none of this stuff has came up in his blood?
Right.
As strict and bogus as the NFL as the league in.
Not pure cheeseburger.
As strict in OC as the league is, a story like Zion Williamson having cocaine in his system would be out.
Facts. No, but cocaine clears up right away, so niggas know how to do their cocaine and still pass their drug test. Cocaine ain't like weed; it don't stick around.
Yeah, it's gone like 3
Yeah,
4
cocaine
days.
gone in like less than 36 hours.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
A cokehead is a cokehead.
Regardless.
There's recreational coke users.
There's functional coke users.
Okay, y'all got it.
I mean, they're functional crackheads
it's just
too.
surprising.
Shit.
They're
Functional
alcohol don't surprise me, but cocaine and Zion is kind of like.
Where's
crazy.
Zion from?
But
Cocaine to Zion is crazy.
yeah, like that nigga came in as a clean cut fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. He wasn't fat at first, but then that's the injury happened.
He had no bones though when he first came in.
Yeah, no,
and
he came in
he's
as a
been
clean.
going
Remember,
on.
Zion was gonna be the face of the league. This has been going on pretty much since he hit the league.
No, Zion have been in the league before 2020. He been in the league shit since.
No, she's saying the incident happened in 2020. Their relationship was longer.
Oh,
It
okay.
ended in 2023. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ended in 2023.
Right,
but the incidents happened in 2020.
During
but
their relationship, they were already in a relationship
before 2020.
Yeah, correct.
How long they was in a relationship for?
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
That's crazy work.
But
I don't know. It's the story just sound a real shaky. It sound like a lot of real criminal activity involved that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers could really be losing their careers and life and should be locked up for if it's really shit like that going on. So for it to be like swept under the rug and just now coming out in 2025 years later,
of a lawsuit.
Yeah, in the form of a lawsuit conveniently after situations has been broken up. It's just real convenient. I'm not saying that it ain't happened or it did happen, but it's just convenient at the timing of it.
2019 was when he got drafted. 2019 was when he got drafted.
Oh, damn.
But
it feel like
and I can imagine now, you know what I'm saying? He probably, and Cam said that, I can't take his credit, he probably got his shit off tour a couple times on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Boom, we get in the league, get the bag, the Nike deal, now you get the chance to hit. You feel me? That's probably one of the first little shits that came across his path when he hit the league.
Yeah.
He get the chance to hit something he didn't seen on the internet. You feel me? Yeah.
Zion?
Yeah, Zion.
Okay.
Cause Mariah, but she weak now though.
She is.
She been horrible.
She ain't come in weak.
My mama, Mariah Mills, been weak.
Did she have the crazy BBW when she came in?
She was just weak. Period.
BBL.
I gotta see how she look.
Period. Yeah, she had a BBL. It just wasn't.
What's her name? Mariah Wood Mills.
Yeah, for sure.
Mariah Mills.
They always get bigger.
Yeah. I'd rather have Janet Jackson.
Damn. She old.
I said what I said.
Oh, that's Corey with that. Okay, that's Corey
You fuck with
Kyle.
her, Keith?
I wouldn't say she weak. Her body trash for sure. That weak ass fake body trash. She weak.
Okay. She weak.
Good for her.
It's good for her.
On the contrary to what you said, though, Cuddy, I feel like
Mariah Mills.
I don't feel like the story is necessarily false. What I do feel like is it's something that should have been handled right away.
Facts.
If this was Zion was participating in, knowing what he had on the line, then he should have dealt with the consequences of what came with his actions. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on nobody, but I do feel like when you in that situation, you got options, right? So to stay and go through it just to down the line file a lawsuit, it don't sit well. Sure, there was trauma there, but you trying to capitalize off your trauma can make your trauma look just a little bit disingenuous.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that be my biggest.
Especially when you only go after the shit, only display the trauma to capitalize off of it. Like, that's your whole sole purpose of exposing this information or exposing that person is to capitalize off the situation. Then it look a little bit shaky. We don't know what the relationship was. We don't know if it was all that, right? When you preparing a lawsuit, you gonna want to add some sauce on that.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? So even if he didn't choke her, say he choked her. The lawyer gonna lead you alone.
Did he put his hands on your neck at all?
Right.
Did he?
So
did he touch your neck? Did his hands at all touch your neck?
Right. Well, in this field, it's technically considered choking. So he choked you, and then what else happened? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So in the lawsuit, you gonna put some extra sauce on it because you gonna want some extra money out the deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
Did something break? That means he threw it at you, like all type of shit.
Right.
Like.
So that's why it just feels a little bit
crazy.
Disingenuous. I don't want to take nothing away from no victims of domestic violence. If you're the victim of domestic violence, my best advice is to do something about it right away.
Right. It's crazy how motherfucker could
don't
bring up
stay
some
in them,
shit.
and I think that's setting a bad if he put his hands on me, I can get some money out of it. Don't stay in those situations thinking you finna move forward and file a civil lawsuit. Everybody don't make it out on the other side of them domestic violence situations.
Facts.
Situation, do something about it and do something about it right away. You feel me? That's how I feel about it.
And that's both sides, fam.
That's both sides. That's not a one-sided
no
thing.
Bullshit, because, hey, y'all better stop putting your hands on people, period, bro. Like,
both sides. Keep your hands to yourself. That's my advice, though. That's my opinion.
This chick.
Everybody don't live like that.
Is that her?
I'm asking.
Ooh, yeah, that's her.
Who was that?
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, let me see. She
that's crazy.
1.
Horrible.
She's going from a 4 to a 1.
Damn, a 4 to a 1?
She trash. That body garbage. Her body garbage.
Just a little bit more of this before I wrap it up. The accuser say Williamson often kicked her with his feet and beat her with his hands. She also claimed the 24-year-old would force her to leave her apartment and intentionally imprison her in the car until he transported her to a different location.
Wow.
He hit her in the head with the door and caused her to lose consciousness while trying to stop her from escaping the vehicle.
Nobody got this on camera.
She ain't called the police.
No, not one time.
Nobody got it on camera.
No.
It's a world of just easy access to cameras. Shit like that. He's a celebrity. Come on now, like this stuff would have came out, bro. I mean, again, I'm not saying that it didn't happen because I wasn't near. But shit, I don't. To be honest, I don't know if she was there. Shit.
Some people good at abusing the system.
It just seemed like it's just a. Like you said, if it's a money tactic, it ain't. I don't respect it. I don't respect no money play like that.
I respect the trauma. I respect
the moral
the fact
aspect.
That something happened, and I respect the fact that she's a victim. It's just a bad time for the whole lawsuit shit because it's all we seeing. It's all we've been seeing for the past couple years. Like after the Me Too movement, now it's the lawsuit movement. That's how I call it. Like Now it's file a lawsuit. Anything I can file a lawsuit for, I don't care if it was 25 years ago. You got what's her name? Who was that? Smokey Robinson,
Yep.
right?
Yep. He got sued too.
He got sued too, and some of them incidents is from
Sued for what?
sexual
Sexual
assault.
Well, that's because they know statute of limitations on that. It's certain
Right.
stuff that is statute of limitations on. You know what I'm saying? Up to like
yeah,
20.
on the criminal side.
Yeah, so
right.
like
Right, but see, that's why I was clear in saying like do something about it and do something about it right away. Even though I understand it's a psychological effect.
yeah,
Victims go through things for a certain amount of time. I get that. But I was just offering
yeah.
like
That's why I asked what it
like,
was, because sexual, like, you know what I'm saying, sexual assault ain't no statute of limitations on that. So you could come out, I think up to 25 years is, if I'm not
on the
mistaken.
lawsuit
Crazy.
side, yeah.
25 years is the statute of limitations, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it vary in different states, but I think overall the number is 25 years in most states.
On the
When it
criminal
comes to
side or the
sexual,
lawsuit
no, when it
side?
comes to sexual assault, but it's certain limit, like, so like in general, most misdemeanors and shit like that, the statute of limitations to file stuff on is like up to a year. For felonies and shit like that, it's up to like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, depending on what type of felony and classification it is. You know what I'm saying? And it all, again, it vary in most states, but I think Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3, 5, or 7 years for felonies, and I think it's 1 or 2 years for misdemeanors or some shit like that.
Yeah, right. But people not even exploring that part of it. They going straight to the civil side and filing lawsuits.
Well, they got to, if they going to get a lawyer. There's some shit that the lawyer telling them too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Before
yeah.
the lawyer picking
Yeah,
the case
without
up,
a
they tell them like, oh, you
Well,
got
that's
it.
what
You know
the
what I mean?
lawyer do. That's how the lawyer get paid.
Yeah.
You know that's what the lawyer doing for
Yeah.
sure. Like, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. You can't like be like, oh, I was in an accident 20 years ago.
Right.
You feel me?
But they got statute of limitations where you can do that though.
Bless you.
Looking.
Right.
You see what I'm
get
saying?
that.
So I think that's like 3.
But yeah, that's why they said though like statute of limitations on that type of shit.
Yeah. What you mean? So for what?
For certain things, like, you know what I mean? So you
come
can't come back.
charged or-
Yeah, so like,
Because it's clearly the statute of limitations is long for the lawsuit side of it, and that's what I keep trying to distinguish. What we talking about?
you said it's what?
It has to be a long statute of limitations or barely any for the lawsuit side of this.
Well, it just all depend on the lawsuit. That's what I'm saying. Since if her lawsuit is the sexual assault portion of it, then that's a 25. That's up to 20. Well, in the state of it varied in the state. So what state did she file it in?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
It
that
involved
matter?
different states too. I think it was either
That matter
Louisiana
what
or
state she
Florida.
filed it in too. You know what I'm saying? Or
it's
whatever state
California.
that she filed it in California. So you'll have to know what the statute of limitations is for sexual assault in the state of California.
Well, no, we started talking about the statute of limitations because of Smokey Robinson shit. I'm just saying, in the age of the lawsuit now, people is pulling lawsuits out of things.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they remembering something. Like, how well is your memory from 25 years ago that you were able to sit down enough and file a lawsuit about it?
Well, if it's traumatizing, you gonna remember that shit forever.
But you know, it's a study that showed our memories. We don't like what we remember is exactly what we want to remember. Most of the time, our memories are not what happened. It's exactly what we wanted to happen.
I can remember something from that happened. Bro, I can remember shit from when I was in kindergarten. That's over 25 years ago.
Our memories are not what like. We be thinking we're telling you something. You be thinking you saying your memory exactly how it happened. It didn't happen that way, but it happened to you in your head that way. So that's exactly how you gonna tell it, and it's gonna change the further and further away from it you get.
I don't believe that, bro.
No, this was a study though. This was a scientific study.
Where that study come from?
Science.
Yeah, I need to know that because that
I'm
well, I'm saying because I can literally remember plenty shit from exactly how it happened from over 25 years ago.
Remember it, right? What I'm saying is, it's specific details. So say you say I came down the hallway and I turned right. You turn left for real. In your memory though, how you remember this situation, you turned right. You get what I'm saying?
Hell
that's
no.
how you
I need that
remember it.
study.
It's not
I gotta read that study,
Our
gang.
memories are not exactly of what the situation was. They're what we created them to be.
How is he testing this?
It ain't no he, bro. Never mind.
No, I'm saying, I'm just saying though, bro.
Because I don't know him, and now you asking about how he tested some shit.
I'm saying the
science.
I'm
just telling you some shit I heard, and I guess that's where I fucked up at, right? For sure.
You know you can't come telling me shit without no source, bro. I need to know these studies, bro.
I
Then you tell me it's a study about it, like hell no, I ain't never heard that.
I remember my traumatic incident very clear, but there's some details of that are different than how I remember it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't think that's with everybody, though. I think that's just specific.
I think that's with everybody.
Hell no. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Because I can literally tell you exactly about field trips that I went on from when I was 5 years old.
You could have seen a nigga he had on a green shirt. You gonna say I seen a nigga he had on a blue shirt. In your mind,
20 years ago?
Yep.
Hell no.
In your mind, he had on a blue shirt, so he had on a blue shirt. In real life, in reality, that shirt was green.
Bro, I can tell you exactly what I had on for picture day on a specific day.
Yeah, for sure.
40.
Right.
See if you see somebody in the hallway. Sandwich guy might be in the hallway. I'm guessing.
Sometimes you can't remember, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just off a regular experience, it's off traumatic experiences. I do know that.
So they saying that you forcing the memory that you have already in your head and just avoiding it.
Keys, I went through a traumatic incident. I could tell you my traumatic incident beginning and end exactly how I know it. That's not exactly how it happened.
Why not?
Because in my mind is only how I know it.
But if it happened how you saying it happened, why didn't it happen?
It's certain parts in that I've changed. It's certain parts in that's left out. It's certain parts in that I've like.
So, or is it that you
don't forget? You just alter it, and the further you get away from the experience, it gets altered even more.
Well,
you may say it was 5. It may be 3 shots initially. You gonna say it was 4. Further down the line, you gonna say a nigga shot at me 6 times. What it do? Sandwich guy in the building. What it do, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I've been digressed.
I can't go.
I've been let it go.
I can't go with that.
I've been let it go. I should have never said it.
You know me, bro.
This nigga said, what y'all talking about?
I said what the chat talking about.
That's Adrian. Adrian, what it do?
You know me. You
all
know
right,
I'm source it up. I'll
bring it back to you. I'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, because I want to read that because I like calling bullshit on studies. I be big on the studies, bro. Like, where you find that at?
I bet you do. DDG and his brother beat up a fan at DreamCon for calling that nigga doodle garbage. Did y'all see that video?
Hell yeah.
I thought that video was I thought that been happened.
No, the DreamCon just happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so DDG, it like people who don't know, DDG got in like beefs with different streamers, but one of the niggas named Soul Illuminati like coined that nigga doodle garbage, right? For the acronym for DDG. And so like any Soul Illuminati fans, they troll DDG by when they see him in public, they call him doodle garbage, right? So
everybody been calling him that shit too.
Everybody been calling him
Soldier Boy done called him doodle garbage, all type of shit.
Soldier Boy funny as a
like
bitch.
renamed him?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. To doodle garbage.
And his acronym is DDG is doodle garbage.
So he was at DreamCon streaming, you know what I'm saying, mobbing with the gang, whatever. And the fan or a hater come out the cut, doodle garbage. You know what I'm saying? So his brother and his security peep it. And so they pull up on the nigga at the DreamCon. They slide on him. Like DDG, like, all right, go press him. They go press him. Oh, what was that you was saying? Dog, come again.
Freeze.
Doodle garbage.
Mow.
They get on his heels.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that the one that was like on Crip or something like that? He like beat him up through a tunnel or something like that? Okay.
I seen the alternate footage. The fight wasn't that bad. The crowd made it seem bad, but it wasn't really
That wasn't really super
it was just
throwing
a punch.
it wasn't no it wasn't no BTA. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, facts. It was not.
Yeah, your phone.
They slick jumping him.
Yeah, a little bit, and then Dub like grabbed him.
They missing though. Yeah, mid.
It was mid.
Damn, all y'all got iPhones. Fuck y'all.
But the fan is now, of course, threatening a lawsuit, which double downs on what I was just saying. It's the age of the lawsuit.
No stickers at all, my bad.
No stickers. If you DDG, why would you even let that happen to you? Know a nigga finna sue your socks off. What? I want a famous nigga entourage do that. Matter of fact, that's what it's gonna be. I said I wanted a lawsuit. Let one of you famous. Let DDG come to town.
Hell yeah, I'm right with you.
No, I'm beating niggas up though. I ain't gonna be able to sue.
I'm gonna be on the ground begging for $100 million.
Wait. This is wait.
What?
Diddy.
What?
Bro, they pressed the nigga. The nigga that they pressed slick, if anything, was on their ass, bro. Really?
For real?
On a one-on-one fight?
Damn.
And that was the
What's the-
security.
What site you want?
I'm on Twitter. Okay. And they for sure jumping him.
Yeah.
Bro, one-on-one, dude. One-on-one, no stickers.
Let's
Ain't
jump.
nobody got no stickers, but one-on-one, the dude with the dreads that they tried to chump, he fired the dude that's with DDG now. And then that was the only hit that really connected.
Fact.
Everything else, they jumped him. DDG, you need some new security, gang. Fire them young bulls. Them boys ain't got no sticks at all. I'll put the hands to everybody in your group.
You already went viral. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
You
I
got
don't-
experience in this shit.
I
This
do.
camera shit. You already went viral.
I will put hands to everybody, dude, was just
On
that was
camera,
just
on
fighting
window.
there. Swear to God.
And you.
I ain't trying to fight nobody, but y'all just
I need that.
I need that.
I don't need that. But them boys ain't got no stickers and y'all jumped the nigga, bro.
That's why I said if I did troll DDG and they tried to fight me, I'd probably beat all. Like I'd be the nigga getting sued.
Look, they jumping him and they can't whoop him, bro. Y'all
And they really
trash.
short.
Look.
I'm looking for
I'm looking for this shit. I can't find
the audio of him saying
Twitter?
he was gonna
it.
sue
Slam,
DDG.
who the
Y'all got
dude that had the
iPhones and
slam
shit.
dude?
My phone been froze.
That's damn near jumping him, but look at the other. It's another video right there too. That's the other
It's
video.
on Twitter. Hold on, let me find it.
You find everything on Twitter.
Oh yeah, fast as
That
hell.
is a
I don't-
fact.
Hell.
I don't even fuck
But
around.
not fast for me. I gotta wait. I gotta move around. I gotta move around in certain rooms to get signal.
Why you just
They
look at
wasn't
your phone knowing
like
you
they
gotta
ain't
deal with
stump
I ain't
him
worried about my
out.
phone
They
right now.
ain't. You know what I'm
Long as I can
saying? The
call
dude
and
just
text, I'm
slammed
good.
him. He got right back up. Then they jumping somebody like y'all ain't on shit.
This nigga Cuddy got a blow in his charger port.
I do. Every time I
Oh,
get
that
out
was
from
the
work,
brother.
I got an
The
air
brother
house,
Doug
like,
was
you
the
know?
one that slammed him.
Yeah, the one that slammed him, right.
Yeah, he slammed him like a pussy too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He got right up,
He slammed
bounced
him
right
like
back
a
up.
pussy. That was
But he
a
grabbed
pussy
him off
ass
guard.
slam.
He already squaring up with somebody else.
Yeah,
so it's
he.
not like
Of course
that.
he gonna fall like that, right? Like you said, because
Yeah,
he
man,
gonna
y'all
guard.
niggas ain't no
And
That was
he
just some
like,
pussy
and he
shit.
like kind of put his arm around his chest on some like clothesline kind of shit. He ain't
Pussy
even
shit.
like really.
I'm trying to tell you, it's pussy shit. He should have let him just get his shit in with them, and he could have stayed in his place.
One-on-one, he
shoulda
probably
ran
would
the
have
fade.
stuck.
In all reality,
DDG wasn't running
and
shit.
you know what? That's how I feel about the situation. DDG should have ran the fade.
Hell no, he the
DDG
bag.
was just in the
He the
was
bag.
just
Why
fighting
would y'all let
somebody
the bag
too,
run
wasn't
the
he?
fade?
Oh, no, DDG can fight though.
Yeah, DDG can't fight.
But
That's
why
why
would-
he should have ran the fade.
But he
That
is the
just made him look
bag.
bad. That nigga's a streamer.
Yeah,
And
he can
box.
fight, bro.
And that whole thing though is like terrible for him and what he got going on in his life.
Facts.
Because you're trying to get your
Facts.
kids.
That
you
too.
do this court
Yeah.
stuff.
All
you know
that.
What I'm saying? So that's like the worst look. It's definitely helping her case. Hey, you a monster, fool. You don't need no supervision of your
How
baby.
your family threatened me.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, that's
your brother's-
crazy.
Your
That's
brother
assault.
slamming people. Y'all doing it.
Yeah.
He called you, even though doodle garbage is like crazy
Hilarious.
work.
But you can still, I can say, but I can say what
Yeah,
I want to though.
provocative.
You
But no, not provocative. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I got
But
the
you-
freedom of speech. Like I call you whatever I want to call you. They don't give you no right to put your hands on me.
It don't.
So that's a lawsuit against Buddy. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's
And
just
the
horrible for
fan,
what
the
he got
fan
going
did
on.
respond with a lawsuit.
Yeah.
$100 million.
Yeah, and Dub responded talking about you cannot sue somebody just because it didn't go your way. Like, boy, you cannot put your hands on
You can't-
somebody
yeah,
because
you
because
can't
they
put your
talking
hands
shit
on
about you.
somebody.
He finna sue him for his streaming rights.
You fried. Damn, dog. You just made yourself, you for sure made yourself look bad in court for that shit,
In
though.
every aspect.
Yup. You know she can't wait to clip that shit. She can't wait to use that in court.
What?
Oh, it's already clipped up,
That,
ready
that
to
shit
go.
was in the email to the
Yeah,
judge.
That shit already at the judge.
was
though.
already
As
there.
soon as the judge, before the judge drink coffee in the morning, that motherfucker gonna see
Right
that.
there, next to the coffee mug.
Crazy.
He's a dangerous individual.
Hey, I know his lawyer was like, "Fuck, mine."
Man, dog. Goofy as hell.
God as hell. Every time I turn around, man, you got some shit going on, man.
Drinking random bottles of water and shit. Fuck,
Fuck, man.
But the only thing though that might be good, I mean, the way that he can avoid it is that Well, cause he the one telling his brother to go do it. So it's almost like
Sent him off quick too on what
I was
though?
gonna say it ain't him actually doing it, but you
He
telling
ordered the
somebody to
hit.
do
Ain't
it.
that
So it's
almost
like
worse? That's like a hit for hire, bro.
yeah. That's
He
damn
ordered the
near
hit.
what's that called? Conspiracy.
That's a Rico.
That's
And he on his payroll. That's a
That's
Rico.
a Rico.
It's a conspiracy to commit violence, commit battery or some shit, bro.
DDG fucking himself
Smartest
up.
thing he did was told his cameraman not to record it.
Shit,
Somebody else did.
the cameraman recorded it.
But he recorded him saying, "Go pull up on him."
Somebody else that was there had a.
No, it's DDG cameraman recorded him sending his brother off though.
Yeah,
Sure.
facts.
Fraud.
And then he pulled his phone out and was like,
No, that was somebody else. That was somebody
It was
else
plenty
at
little angles.
DreamCon. It was plenty phones out too.
It was
That
plenty
ain't the
angles.
only video. That's just the first video that hit.
They got plenty of angles on Twitter. Plenty of them.
Everything.
Boy getting not battered at all.
Well, we gonna see another lawsuit. I'm pretty sure next week we'll be talking about he filed a lawsuit against DDG.
He tried to run.
Yep. DDG.
He tried to run. Nowhere to go, buddy. Just take that little whooping.
He finna start talking with his regular voice now.
Yeah.
Got enough money to beat it.
Where the next dream
Money
comes.
talks. Bullshit walk.
Facts. What else we got, man? Trump.
Oh, they said it
pardon
was a
Diddy.
skit.
What?
Trump might pardon Diddy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Trump said he gonna look into it.
He said he gonna look into it, y'all.
He said he know Diddy really used to fuck with him.
man, Diddy not getting convicted, bro. This just
Of
my
what?
shit.
That
What
shit
they
looking
convicted
shaky on what though? That shit
What
looking
they
It's
convicted
looking
him
real
for?
good.
What
It's
they
looking real
convicted him
good.
for?
It's
What they
looking like
convicted
Diddy
him
gonna
for?
get really convicted.
No, he going to jail for something. He doing
For
some
what
type
they
of time.
charged him with.
He not getting
Rico.
out no time soon.
What for
Sex trafficking and
Racketeering,
transaction and prostitution, all that. It's all lining up.
drugs and shit.
They lined it up.
I don't
Well, yeah, you right. They line it up one by one. Like every week it's a different new lineup. Strike out my mama. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
They lining it up though. Like everybody saying the same shit. Like even when they try to get away, here comes somebody from Diddy's staff calling. Like the assistant testified. Like she'll wake up to 20, 30 calls.
Her name like Mia.
Yeah, Mia. Like her job being threatened. All because Diddy trying to get in touch with Cassie. And he can't. Like shit like that. And so it's like shit like they really lining up how Diddy used his employees or the people around him, under him, to coerce people into doing things that they didn't necessarily want to do.
They doing all that.
And that's really what the Fed's trying to prove.
What happened to Farnsworth Bentley? Where the fuck he at?
I'm just still trying to figure out how you prove that you're doing stuff you ain't want to do when you signed the paper saying, "Hey, I'm doing this shit that I want to do."
What paper?
You like they
All the
like,
NDAs.
everybody got NDAs. Everybody got stuff. Like you wasn't just going to them events and doing that stuff without, you know what I mean? Like you knew what was going on. You
Facts.
was a willing participant in that. Well, nobody in there. Hey, get your ass in here.
Well,
and even in the testimony, it's like everybody, nobody even in the testimony said, "Hey, he made me do it." Yeah, he was responsible, or he was this and that.
No, his assistant said like her job was threatened, her livelihood and well-being was threatened if she didn't do exactly as he wanted her to do, and it was things that was outside of her job description that he was asking to do, like keep tabs on Cassie. That wasn't necessarily her job
Asking
description.
to do?
I was just gonna sound like a dick.
Demanding her to do, or else
It's gonna sound like
Or
a
else
dick.
what?
but-
You lose your job?
fired, and everything else.
It's gonna sound like a dick, but aren't we all like that person?
What your employees?
Yeah,
Hey, go do this now, or you fired. I pay you.
I'll pay you, right?
It's assistant. You do whatever I
I
say.
pay you.
like,
You know what I'm saying? So like, you
Like-
do as I tell you. Shut the
Like
fuck up.
I get the circumstances.
You're gonna do
weird.
stuff that you're not.
You know what I mean? But
not
at
in your
the end of the
description.
day-
Do you rape them,
R word.
Whoa.
or do you R word them?
Yeah, do you R word them? But here again,
Well,
where's the
what are we-
R,
how-
where's the
Yeah, that's
actual
true, bro.
like R word like
happening?
She said it happened to her twice throughout her career with Diddy. 2 times.
No,
on
we're not
one,
really
one
gonna joke
time
about
on the
that. 'Cause I was
boat,
gonna make a joke.
and one
Joke,
time
but I'm
Don't do it.
maybe at an office or something.
yeah.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You know, it's just such a wishy-washy situation.
yeah, it's a lot of. It's
I'm not
just.
gonna do it.
It's
I don't think.
Well,
I
we
don't
asked
think
about
get
if they proven the RICO. I think they proven it. I think the prosecution, if you've been following the case, I think the prosecution is laying down the grounds for the RICO really well.
You think Brian still got him one?
I think Brian Steele is not YSL still right now. He Brian Steele. He need to be YSL still right now because the prosecution been striking shit. I ain't gonna lie though. I've been keeping up with the case. Like the prosecution been been really lining up this RICO, and they've been focusing in on lining up this RICO. Brian still has been able to attack a lot of people's characters and a lot of people's angle in the story that they telling. Right, he's been able to poke holes in a lot of shit. But while he's doing that, the prosecution is laying down this RICO.
But ain't that the RICO though? Because with the RICO, the to get the guilty verdict, we just gotta prove that you know, pretty much thought about doing this shit. But if I can punch holes in the person's character that's, you know, saying something, doesn't
But it
that,
hasn't. It's not looking like, from what we've seen, it's not looking like enough holes to convince the jury that what this person on the stand is saying didn't happen at all.
Okay,
And that's the problem.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I just think at the most he should be on trial for domestic violence.
That's what I'm thinking.
This would be completely over with.
It's not that.
He's 100% guilty
Of that. Yep.
But when you listen to her statement and everybody else's statement involved in it, no matter what they're trying to say he said and or forced them to do, because he was the employer.
It sounded like a participation.
At the same time, they was participating like
Facts.
bugs.
He paid for everything he wanted to do.
But don't they all?
They all took them. They took the money. They partied. They took advantage of it. Yeah. They was included in it. Some of them even threw parties of their own. Damn near probably they was throwing parties
with the money he gave them.
With the money, exactly.
You know
like how do you get a RICO with no co-defendant?
Like get the fuck out of here.
Like, how do you get a RICO with like no listed victim?
There's only one nigga on the RICO.
That's what I was saying.
The listed victim is Cassie, but that's of domestic violence.
But she got immunity.
But y'all can't try him in the RICO for domestic violence. So I just bring it up because I'm a person that got to deal with the law. You know what I mean? And shit like that.
But see, they paint the violence as the one of the methods of coercion.
Is it when you have the person saying, "Hey, I want to be a part of this"? Not wait.
It is when you got witnesses saying that during this freak off he beat the shit out of Cassie.
But let's say wait. Bro, they got what's they called BDSM, but whatever that shit.
It wasn't that kind of
bondage submission.
How do you not know that? Because if I know, you know, everybody, we all know
going off witness testaments.
But no, and I get that we going off of witness testaments, but we all know victims, right? And victims of things, the one things that they're not fit to do is call and be like, "Hey, baby, when's the next freak off?" And I'm away from you. I'm with my husband. I'm with my husband calling you.
That's why I can't get past it, bro.
The freak off.
Nigga,
but
I'm call while she was with her husband.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm just saying. Or with the next boyfriend. Yeah. Or with the what? You know what I mean? You call it. Make sure you bring the Punisher this time. Come on, bro.
Not the Punisher.
No. She was lining it. What she really got.
She was lining it up
and lined it up.
Yeah, so, but see what you speaking on, and this is why I keep saying the prosecution is laying down the RICO. Because what you're speaking on is the sex trafficking part of it, where you paying sex workers and transporting them to different states.
But she asked, in the lawyer's case.
Yeah, but that don't mean it wasn't done.
But how am I in trouble for no, I get that, but shouldn't you be in trouble too?
But
she got immunity.
And that's what I was saying about.
And that's where the bullshit comes from.
That's what I was saying. Like the last time we was talking about it before. I was like, well, if it's a RICO, it needs to be more than just one person. It's an organization. You know what I'm saying? Because it's racketeering influence.
He's the head, but he used his organization.
Corrupt organization.
A lot of his organization now has immunity to testify against him.
That's wild.
Because they got to get the
fucking him up.
Ask for immunity is if he was what?
If you had something to do with it.
Complicit.
Like what the fuck?
Complicit, correct. But they're granted because they're going after the head nigga. They don't need nobody else.
But that's how you. But that's how the defense could really shred that apart. Yeah. Then you got. Did you or did you not get offered immunity if you testified and said this, that, and the third? Okay,
that's how you beat the RICO.
That's how you avoid being on the RICO. But that's how the defense can also discredit you as a witness.
Yeah. Because that's coercion.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for the fact that you were going to get immunity on this, you wasn't going to say nothing, right?
Look at y'all, man. Just talking y'all shit.
Watch this.
Y'all talking y'all shit. My bad.
Exactly.
It could, but then it could all.
Damn. I'm sorry. I was intrigued on all three of you niggas.
I ain't even say that.
If it's a RICO, it should be more than one person, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, you talking about Mike?
Damn, what the fuck I was just saying?
My bad.
It should be more than one person criminally charged, correct?
And yeah.
I forgot too.
I'm sorry, my bad. Y'all was going crazy. Like I had like a wow moment inside. My bad. It was just like a.
That shit just got deep.
Yeah,
spontaneous thing.
No, it was actually getting good.
Oh, it was great for me.
You know, I just be like, when you look at it
Y'all need to be in there.
from the outside point of view, you look at we get to see the glimpse of like, hey, what really transpired to make this happen, and then what's kind of really going on in the court of law. And in the court of law, the one thing, you know, as a person again that has to deal with the law or dealt with the law, is the one thing about the law is, bro, it's got to be the law. You see what I mean? And you can't. Yeah, you could try them. Yeah, you do this. Yeah, you do that. But at the same time, bro, if all of us in this room doing freaky shit in this room, can't man one of us go out and be like, hey, I was forced into doing some freaky shit in this room.
The laws have loopholes.
How?
The laws
Because
have loopholes.
You wasn't forced every time, but sometimes you was forced, and that's what you can talk about.
Here.
What?
So
Like you
sometimes
saying you can't when you clearly
So after-
can
after
because
the forcing-
we've seen somebody.
after the
do
first
it.
forcing, can you go back?
Can you go back?
Yep.
And I can still get in trouble because you came back because clearly you like the forcing now.
So are you a victim though? if you
but
come
are
back?
you a victim?
Yes.
How?
You're a participant.
Y'all never heard of Stockholm syndrome?
Bro, that's man,
exactly.
that's
You just said it. You
But
just said it. That's
again,
that's a look. That's a.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now we don't have to put Stockholm syndrome on Cassie, but there was a benefit to her going back, and the text messages have shown that Diddy would be like, "Yeah, we could do it again, but fuck that. It ain't gonna be like last time when I beat your ass in the hotel hallway. I don't want to do that.
How we know that's the last
I just
time
want
he
to
was
do a
talking
regular
about, though?
freak
Right.
off.
Man,
No, because that's what they said in court.
That's what they. But we don't know that's what the last time. That we don't know that if that was the situation that he could have
Yeah,
been
no.
like.
What I'm
well,
talking
you ain't
about,
gonna come
what
in
I'm
and
talking
rub,
about
you know, shit on
is
me.
what I'm
It
talking
could've
about
been-
is in court after the famous video we seen, right? The hotel beat. Cassie and Diddy communicated after that saying, you know, they wanted to do it again, but she don't want it to be nothing like that night. And Diddy was like, yeah, fuck that. I don't want to do that either. I want to do the regular freak off.
Okay. So that was
So-
an extreme freak off.
Yeah, that was too much ketamine at the freak off.
Okay, bet.
So
much
my
ketamine.
thing
Too
with
much
the
ketamine.
whole,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying, like her being a victim, even if she go back thing, even if she do got Stockholm syndrome or whatever, she's a victim of that disease or the Stockholm syndrome. So yeah, that's true. If she has that, that doesn't mean that she can manipulate Diddy and make him a victim of her manipulation because she got Stockholm syndrome. She could have stayed where the fuck she was at and dealt with that Stockholm syndrome.
Especially when she left.
Somewhere else, especially if she's somewhere else dealing with another person.
What I'm
though,
not
you know what
doing
I'm
is
saying?
I'm not putting Stockholm syndrome on Cassie. Y'all asked the question, and that was the answer I gave for that question.
That it could
the
be.
thing with Cassie is there was a benefit to her being around Diddy and going back to Diddy. Her career, number one. And if you look at this case, that was the number one thing that Diddy would hold over her head or like kind of play with her. You know what I'm saying? So like when she was ready to leave, Diddy had booked 10 hours of studio time with the producer.
Bro, it's been a
We finna work on your album. After Diddy beat her ass, now you can go record. We finna work on your album.
it's
We
been
finna
a,
get you a video. We finna put a single out.
how many
It's
artists
the
we
one
know?
producer who was on Joe Budden recently who was saying like, you could tell that you when you was working with Cassie, you was just there doing some shit like it wasn't serious. But Diddy would have you working. You just knew though that it wasn't nothing going into this. It wasn't no push going behind it. It wasn't none of that. But he would do it to satisfy her. And so it's shit like that where
Could that just
he
be
kept
because it
her
wasn't good?
money, influence, her career, things like that. Comfortability, you staying in mansions and $30,000 a night suites,
Choice.
freaking off at
Yeah, you make
will.
a lot of choice right
all
now.
the
Choice,
drugs
man.
and liquor you want.
You ain't giving me. I ain't
But-
heard nothing
but see,
about a
we
force
speaking
yet.
on what's influencing her to leave and then still come back.
All by choice, bro.
Sure,
Thank
but y'all asking a question and I'm answering.
Right. But what I'm saying is so her making the choice does not make her a victim.
It does make her a victim in
Oh,
the
good.
instance when she was victimized.
No good. I can't grant.
So
that.
maybe she
That's
chose
almost
to
like
freak
an
off.
alternative fact,
can't
But
grant
maybe
that, bro.
she chose to freak off, but was beat in the process. She's not a victim of the freak off. She's a victim
No,
of the
like,
beat.
now don't get
That's
me
not
wrong.
what
Again,
I'm not saying that.
of the domestic
I'm not
violence.
saying we're not saying that.
He bogus as shit.
100% guilty, bro. That's not what we're
100%
saying.
That's not what we saying.
But-
I'm not even saying that he's a good boyfriend, good guy.
He
none
a
of that.
terrible. Look,
terrible
I'm
fucking person.
I'm willing to grant he a terrible human
terrible
being.
person.
What I'm not granting is her being a victim.
Yeah, and this being a Rico
after
case.
you going back. If you never go back, I can possibly.
How the ladies feel about it? Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
After if she don't go back, I can possibly
complicit.
understand her claiming
back a
I can
couple
possibly
times.
understand it. Not even giving it all away. But if you do go back, you are no longer a victim.
That's not true.
You no longer you just
After you leave,
relinquish that.
That's not true.
You making a decision.
Started separate relationships.
Yeah.
And you like sneaking and texting me and calling
Yeah,
me.
you making a decision.
This nigga not
That's
doing
choice.
Diddy moves,
Bro,
cuz.
again,
This
that's
nigga not doing a freak off.
Oh, good,
yeah,
bro.
you in a
You're not
relationship, but
granting
you
that.
want the Punisher right
not
now.
granting that.
The
You're
only
not-
nigga that's gonna link you with the Punisher and let you
we
get
not-
dead by the Punisher while he watches Diddy.
Okay, I know you.
You like I miss cocaine-fueled liquor
Okay,
nights
I know you,
with
bro.
the Punisher
You don't-
involved.
you not really
while
feeling
you in the corner getting your shit off Diddy, I miss that. I'm coming back.
Did he go?
Then Diddy do a little bit too much of that shit and be like, yeah, you missed this too. You feel me? And she like, no.
You bringing in choice though, bro.
Still bringing in choice. It
bringing
all
in
comes
choice.
down to
Choice
the
or not, she was still a victim,
of
man.
what?
Of what?
You're not telling me what she was a victim of.
She was a
yet.
victim of doing what she
What
wanted
they
to do.
charging Diddy in this
Basically,
Rico.
that's what he said.
She was a victim of doing what she wanted to do.
What they charging Diddy in this Rico is what she was a victim of.
Of doing what she wanted to do.
Sure.
And she found the loophole in the
That's
system.
what?
And she found the loophole in the
Again, I'm
system
not
to use
saying
against
Diddy
him.
Y'all don't understand how much of a civil rights issue this could become.
That's politics.
It's a civil lawsuit.
It's like no, bro. Like
Really?
Bro, it's ridiculous.
When stuff like
to
that
me, bro. I
happens,
ain't
bro,
gonna lie.
bro, that means the chick that you probably with a couple weeks ago when you
Don't say that, Mike. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
Accident. That motherfucker going out.
So
You said when I accidentally did what?
now you accidentally slip your thumb in her butt. Now
That was
you
on
too
purpose.
freaky. Right.
That was
but look, in the state of law, she like, oh, he too freaky. He put his thumb
I'm
out.
gone.
He deserved to be
Y'all
charged.
got me.
Ain't that the same
My
shit?
thumb still wet, Your Honor.
I'm
Still got
gone.
the doodle right here, y'all. Still got the
The
doodle.
doodle right here.
No, I'm just saying. Anything that means, bro, Pete, you can get demon. You can go to prison for
No,
something
for
that somebody
real, bro.
think,
I'm
like
gone.
somebody thought. The thought process of what you doing
Facts.
in your life, bro.
And like
At the end of the day, what
That's
they
what I
was
said
doing
last
when you
week.
read it, bro, is a segment on every porn motherfucking site you would go to.
But see,
you
y'all,
gonna click it
like-
and you gonna see exactly what they was doing.
Y'all
What makes them
think
different,
y'all,
that's what they was probably into.
y'all think I'm just potting, but I don't
and
think
now for the
y'all,
money, it's like, hey, let's.
y'all feel like I'm just potting, but I don't feel like y'all see the duality in the situation.
I see the seriousness of like, hey, bro, this is a danger to
I
like
see-
mankind.
I see the two different aspects, bro. I'm looking at the legal aspect and to see. I'm trying to figure out what he actually did that nobody didn't want done.
Read the charges. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but for real.
No, I read them, but it's
Yeah.
again,
It wasn't
it's,
shit that nobody
it's
wanted
shit
to be.
in there that's saying that he was asking them to do.
Whether they
Look, hold
wanted
on,
to be
look.
done or not, these are crimes in a court of law.
No, I'm not
Sex
even.
trafficking is a crime in a court of law.
So niggas can't pay for pussy no more.
Is a crime in a court of law.
So
except in
is
Nye
he
County,
being charged?
Nevada.
Is he being charged with
How did they
prostitution?
get?
He not being charged with prostitution. How
He's
is
being
he?
charged with like transporting.
transporting
Oh,
prostitutes.
transport
Yeah,
prostitution.
right.
Okay.
That his sex trafficking is basically transporting escorts.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they call them escorts because now you're a paid service. You could file taxes on that.
I was gonna say escorting
Yeah,
is not
that's why they changed
illegal.
the name. Like
Escorting
doing
is illegal. No
Not
matter
illegal.
how much we don't think weed is illegal. Weed illegal as fuck.
Bro, I thought can't you go to Vegas and
No,
just,
It depends on where you
listen.
at.
It's not legal in Vegas. It's
not legal in
legal
Vegas.
in Nye County, Nevada.
Yeah.
It's it's illegal in Vegas.
But
it's
I'm
just
saying-
so
It's frowned
accepted.
upon in Vegas.
It's
But it's-
frowned
so
upon.
it's- so
it's
it's-
so frequent that it's became
Yeah, that
accepted.
it's just like, oh,
but
okay.
it's not legal in
Yeah,
Vegas.
but it's not legal.
Prostitute and nowhere else in the United States either.
But they ain't gonna mess with the hoes neither. They gonna let them walk the stroll and
For
get
sure.
their money because it's just frowned upon.
Yeah,
You know you
and
shouldn't be
it makes a
doing
lot
this.
of money.
Yeah.
Right? It makes a lot of money in the court of law too.
except with Diddy.
Stuff. Well, this
where-
this
is
where it stop
in
at.
trouble for something else.
This
though.
where it stop
ain't,
at.
this ain't really got nothing to do
What you
with
mean?
this.
They really make no more money off the Diddy sex trafficking and prostitution and shit. And
Oh,
prostitution.
the court of law is now. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's movies and all type of shit finna be done
Making
about
money.
this.
Diddy gotta pay restitution and all that shit, court fees and all that shit back.
And I ain't saying Diddy was right and nothing doing nothing. I'm just saying other
Y'all
motherfuckers
don't
is not
see
victims.
what y'all saying is y'all don't see where the Rico panning out because there is no Cody's or there is no victims besides Cassie. Everybody else seems pretty much complicit.
Yes, and
I get it, but what they're lining up against Diddy, like because when you look at like what goes into sex trafficking, it's the commercial act of sex fueled by like coercion, bribery, and something else. You know what I'm saying? Like pay or something.
they basically saying his
Like,
influence is the reason.
So
why
when
all
you
this
make
is
it,
happening.
when you get into the technicals of what he being charged with versus what he did, that's what the prosecution, I feel like, is lining up. And if they asking Trump to pardon Diddy might be in trouble.
No, well, they
I
wasn't
think
even
that was
really.
just a question somebody asked.
Yeah, I was gonna say they wasn't really asking him.
I know.
to
I'm just saying, shit.
Yeah, Trump ain't really. He was. It was just a
Diddy
question.
ain't
that
wrong
they,
if he do though. I didn't provide plenty money to whatever you got going on.
Well,
I
you
didn't have
gotta-
freak offs at the Trump Tower.
No,
You order
bro,
hella
you gotta-
baby oil.
You gotta think
from the
about
front
it, bro.
desk.
That was back then, bro. You gotta realize,
Crazy.
nigga, Diddy done said OC shit about
Crazy.
Trump when he started running for president. So why would Trump even think about that? Like,
Trump said he used to like Diddy a lot.
but that was before Trump started running for president back in
That's probably why he won't
2016.
pardon him, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So
Trump
it was
pardoned
just
him,
a
Trump gonna
question, though. It
extort
wasn't
his
really.
ass.
It was just somebody said something about you back into. I mean, you've been cool with Diddy over decades ago or something like that. Like, would you consider pardoning him? And Trump just responded like, you know what I'm saying. And nobody asked me, you know what I'm saying? He said some shit like somebody cool.
And see if it's any mistreatment.
Yeah, he was like, if it was any mistreatment or something like that, I'll look into it. But he was like, he said he said he didn't like me after I started running for president in 2016. So he was like, but whether here, you know what I'm saying, that's neither here nor there. If he was mistreated, I'll look into it. So he never said nothing about actually pardoning him. He never said he was considering pardoning him. He just said he was gonna look into it. Yeah. And Lord knows, I mean, we just know how.
I just think he beat the Rico.
I mean, no, I'm with y'all in the fact of like Cassie is not as big as a victim as she is being painted out to be in certain ways, but I do believe in certain instances she was victimized, and Diddy even admits to that.
Yes, of the domestic
That's
violence.
domestic
100%.
violence. Facts.
Yes, facts.
Facts. I'm
But all
not
the freaky
taking that shit away, bro.
She was with him when he was like 990. She's like, nah, babe, get the other 10. We might need that.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but then,
She going through the list of.
Okay.
She's a part of
So
that.
I do want to
She
move.
just
I
as
do want to
guilty.
move past this, but I gotta ask y'all this question. So what about the times when she said, "No, I ain't feeling it today. I got a headache. I don't really want to freak off today," and Diddy beat the shit out of her and said, "You go," and then said, "Book the prostitute and get him here."
Again,
Yeah,
talking about
that's
domestic
wild.
violence issue.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Was
DV.
she not a victim?
Of
Yeah, that's a
domestic
victim, for
violence.
sure.
Look, we tell you 100%.
That's a victim.
And
He's
then
guilty of
in
domestic
that
violence.
she's not complicit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta grant that. Yeah,
And could abuse be a form of coercion?
Yes, before you left, like while you was there, and blah 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 this.
Y'all can't blame
and blah,
her for
blah, blah
missing
this.
getting hit by the Punisher in like 25.
Yeah,
I'm blaming
but you
the
can't
shit out of
come
her.
back to the situation.
I'm blaming the shit out of her.
She wasn't
Willingly.
getting dead. Kid Cudi wasn't doing her.
don't
like
care.
the
That ain't my
Punisher
problem.
done.
Yeah.
Not my problem. Stay there.
And then not even just Kid Cudi, then you left and like got married and you
But
still
your
was
eater,
like
though?
kind of double back.
You ain't
and
never
like-
double back on your eater? All right, then.
Gotta go.
All right.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes that motherfucker gotta go too.
Double back on
It's
your
eaters
ears.
that's definitely never got double
I
back.
love. Hey, look, I love him, but she gotta go. She gotta go.
You double back before you came to that conclusion, though. You double
That's
back
possible.
twice.
That's possible.
You was
But-
done with it too, and then went back.
But
I understand the risk of doubling back though.
Exactly. I'm not claiming to be a
I'm not a
victim.
victim of
I'm not claiming to be a
understand.
victim of this shit.
So if I double back on such and such,
I'm making the
and y'all been
decision.
telling me not to, and I double back on such and such, I got every right to hear y'all bullshit now.
That was a choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear
Making
that.
the decision.
I made a
You
decision.
made the
Yeah.
choice. You ain't no victim.
And that takes away your victim card.
You know what I'm
when
saying?
When you make
That type of, like I said, because if she
Don't get
had she
you
not gone back,
victimized, bruh.
had she not gone back again, I have a more open mind to possibly understanding what she.
But she
you know what I'm
doubled
saying?
back.
Even after all the shit that she done said that she did, I still got an open mind to like, okay, maybe she.
you know.
She still called
But
me.
you
and
go
said,
back,
"I'm
it's like,
outside."
all right, well, you just took the whole. You didn't want to
outside.
do this shit out the window because you went back. You called him
Open the
for
door.
it. That just
Open
deaded
the
that whole
door.
argument. If you didn't
Hey,
really want to do that
stupid
shit, you
bitch.
really wouldn't have did that shit.
But see, Cassie, if
Threat of
Cassie
career
would
or
get,
not.
Cassie would get charged with what Diddy was getting charged with if she didn't have immunity.
Facts.
And I think that y'all missing that too.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
a fact.
Which is why they should be shredding it, because if she wasn't to be getting, if the immunity wasn't on the table,
None of this would be said.
Cassie
none of
would
this
be
shit
a
would be going
co-defendant
on.
if she wasn't
So,
the
so
main witness.
since there aren't any co-defendants, again, how do we have RICO?
Bro, it's the
Because
same
you got
question
the
I
head.
got. What's the organization though? Who's the
Bad Boy
organization?
Entertainment, Revolt TV and Incorporated.
Then why is Bad Boys Entertainment not shut down? Why is Revolt still running? Why is
Diddy sold Revolt and Bad Boy
sold all that
is-
shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
I
you,
don't think Bad Boy
bro,
is-
if they are part of a criminal organization, they still should be on trial for this shit, bro.
because the people,
Even the
struck
people who he
immunity.
sold the shit to.
He got security. He got security and people assistants like Mia, aka Sarah Schneider, Schnicker, whatever,
Again, but
who testified and received immunity for their testimony.
exactly why it should not be credible. That's what I'm saying. If you only testifying because you're getting, if you got a criminal organization, remember RICO is a
Rico is
organization,
racketeering
bro.
though, bro. Just like the Thug case where you got everybody who did the same thing. They got plea deals.
It was
and they got
multiple
out.
people, though.
His Cody's. They didn't get immunity. They got plea deals and they got out. The same organization that Diddy is using is testifying, so they got immunity. Which means they can plea out, but they still have proof that one, there was an organization and this organization was used to commit criminal acts that fall under the RICO.
And he said,
that's why there's a RICO.
And they're saying Bad Boy was the organization that was used.
Whatever Diddy called it, because all that shit fall under whatever Diddy named it. I don't know if it was Love Enterprises or Diddy Incorporated. I don't know, but it's whatever.
And he was using money out of this enterprise to.
For sure that, without a doubt.
For sure that.
Without a doubt.
With the flying in the strippers and all that.
They was getting paid $1,200 to $2,000. That nigga got booked expecting $200 and was getting $1,200 to $2,000 on every occasion. And he'd get called 3-4 days in a row sometime. He was using that money for sure. He said one day Diddy threw a stack of hundreds on him while he was fucking Cassie.
Smashing Cassie for 200 is crazy.
The Punisher said he couldn't
He didn't know it was Cassie.
Hey, the Punisher
But
said he couldn't
still,
He didn't know it was
That
Cassie
pussy
for like
weak,
a
bro.
full year. He said he didn't find out it was Diddy
smashing
until
Cassie for 200 is
he didn't find out it was
crazy.
Diddy until they put him in a separate room at the hotel to wait on them.
And he seen
He
something on
turned
the
on the
TV.
TV and it said Sean Combs. That's when he finally figured out it was Cassie and Diddy. He had been
Turned on the
dealing with the whole
TV.
time. He turned on the TV and it was
Played
like,
the
"Welcome
movie.
to the
Oh,
Intercontinental
Facts.
Sean Combs."
And then after a while, he found out Diddy just started wearing a hat,
Yeah.
a regular cap,
He
baseball
said he
hat.
think when he did that, he left the TV on, so Diddy knew it was him, and so that's when Diddy stopped wearing the face covering and just started wearing like a Yankees fitted.
He was wearing the burkas and shit like. That's when was he wearing the burkas and shit like that?
Yeah,
This
for like a
nigga-
year, he said.
This nigga butt naked with a New York fit on, G.
In a bottle of Astro Glide.
And a bottle of Astro Glide. Don't forget the
Wow.
Astro
Getting
Glide.
Freaky.
Taco meat
Walking
all
back
on
and
your
forth.
chest.
Walking back and forth, spectating while you hit Cassie.
Sweating and
outrageous.
shit.
Beating his meat.
Wow, that's crazy.
Body
Yeah, Daddy
full of
putting
baby
in
oil.
work.
Hitting Cassie for 200 is crazy though.
But it was 1,200.
Still, 1,200
But
is
see, they was
crazy.
booking them
It's
off
Cassie.
escort websites, so.
Still, 200 is crazy. If you got booked to get hit for 200 Cassie, that's crazy.
Damn.
Wow.
You could fall in that pussy.
Damn.
Asking her is outrageous.
What's happening, my nigga?
No, he said he thought it was making good.
You thought Cassie was making good?
What, the pussy of Cassie was like making goods? Or,
He don't know that.
I'm just saying,
I
cause like,
just,
Cassie
you know,
don't do making
this
good.
nigga draft, he'll make a
No, he said he didn't know who he was dealing with, though. He was trying to figure it out. He said he'd get on the internet and search because it was married couples. Because she always said, my husband is going to join this. And so he thought he was really dealing with a married couple. So he'd get on the internet and search married couples. And he thought it was Megan Good because she was married.
hitting Diddy
But
and
he
Cassie
noticed, he
for
like,
200
nah,
is crazy.
Megan Good way thicker than what I'm dealing with. So it can't be Megan Good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting, man. Interesting. The whole Diddy case has just been very
Crazy.
She's gonna unravel so much, bro.
interesting. Yeah.
It's still early.
Right.
They said it's expected to go 8 weeks.
That's a long time there, boy.
And y'all would have pulled up for that little 200. Y'all niggas ain't gonna convince me
My
otherwise.
life, I would have pulled up for that too.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
would have
gonna
pulled
deny.
up for that 200 singing
I'd
her
pulled up.
I
song.
said that's
Shit.
crazy.
You.
Oh my mama.
You ask Cassie
And they
for some
playing-
coochie right now.
And they
she
finna
on
fly me out.
I'm right there. I'm pulling up
Shit.
faster than Jimmy John.
$100
Stop playing with me.
million.
What?
What
What?
you talking
But
about?
she
Send me
giving away the
that.
male prostitute.
Right there with it.
200.
Send that.
Run that.
Speaking of Diddy, Suge Knight said Diddy and Ray J was lovers. I believe
I don't
it.
deny it. I wouldn't deny it.
I believe
Wait, say that again, G.
Suge Knight said Diddy and Ray J was lovers.
Diddy, I don't put it past none of these entertainment
wouldn't put it past
motherfuckers
them.
nowadays. All type of shit that's going on. Niggas saying crazy shit
Even
in
the
court
way,
that they can't take
even the
back.
way,
Oh my
what's
God.
his name, advocated for P Diddy on that 20 versus 1.
Who?
Ray J.
Oh yeah, Ray J stand by Diddy's side for sure.
Yeah, Bow Wow did too.
And I don't know if I'm really mad at him for standing by Diddy's side, but it's just, I mean, them two, you know what I'm saying? Like,
LeBron did too. Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
yeah, I mean, but that's all.
Really, it's
Before.
not. If you think about it, like
He been to
Diddy,
them Diddy parties.
Diddy
bro.
threw the best
Everybody
party.
did.
Yeah,
It was the
everybody.
it thing.
It was the thing.
Yes.
You was nobody if you did not go.
Yeah.
If you was in Hollywood, it was they talked about it on entertainment.
Yeah, but niggas want to hide
Diddy
they
had the
freaky.
parties, the all-white parties.
It's crazy how niggas want to hide they freaky because the light shining now. Hell no. Embrace your freaky. Fuck it, right? Oh, niggas hate that.
It was
Niggas
the
hate
thing
that
to
they.
do.
Niggas so scared of their image being turned. It's just ridiculous. Cause motherfuckers is
Oh,
faking
they
the
ain't gonna
bitch. If
come
you
up.
freaky, you freaky. You who the fuck you is. People gonna accept you for who you is,
They
or they
name-
fucking not. Point blank. Period.
Their name gonna come up.
Let them come up.
In 8 weeks, it's gonna be some name dropping.
Names finna come
Well,
up.
all
this
the
is the
names that
beginning.
they said was being dropped is like,
It's a lot of-
Cassie was dating Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
This person knew Mike Myers. Like, they worked for Mike Myers and they worked for Diddy. Like, all the names that they said was high profile that was gonna come up. They've been coming up, but not in the ways like you thought. Like, they not really talking about who was
What
involved in
happened
the
and
freak
shit.
offs, but a lot of the sex workers saying they just dealt with Cassie and Diddy. They wasn't fucking on everybody because Cam had asked the Punisher, did he hit 50 Cent baby mama? And he was like, no, he only dealt with Cassie and Diddy. So it's just really seeming like the freak offs was involving Cassie and Diddy. Maybe a lot of the celebrities seen Diddy beating on Cassie, or you might have stayed at the Diddy party too long, walked in the room, seen Cassie getting fucked, and Diddy sitting in the corner with a bottle of Astroglide.
Tell
Man,
Cassie to take that
I just
shit.
remember clips of multiple people saying,
I take
whatever you do, don't go to a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was saying that, bro. I remember they was having a conversation. Who was it? I think it was Jay Farrow, dude, that be doing the impersonations and shit. They was sitting around at a table. He was talking to Desi, and Desi was asking him, like, what advice he got for him. And Jay Farrow was like, man, no matter what you do, don't go to that take that party, nigga. That's what that was like. You know what I'm saying?
Cat
He ain't the
Williams
first
said you
person
gotta
I
tell
heard
Diddy
that shit.
no.
Yep, and Cat Williams
No,
said the
Diddy.
same thing. Tell Diddy
He
no.
said it just like that.
Yep. He definitely said
tell
that
him no.
shit.
Damn.
So I mean, motherfuckers definitely kind. I
Niggas
feel like
is
people
overly
definitely
freaky.
been
And I'm gonna
knowing.
just say like this, bro. I don't like, even though Diddy is just this overly freaky ass nigga, I honestly and strongly believe he.
$200.
No. I'm definitely gonna go for $200. Like I said last week, I need $200 motherfucking dollars on my life. I'm smacking
for
something real
200.
quick.
Cassie,
But let me get back to my
200.
point before I forget. Let me get back to my.
going
Let
200.
me get back to my point real
He's
quick.
gonna be in there doing all the freaky.
I done forgot. Being a cheapo, I done forgot. Shit. What the fuck was I talking about? I was trying to finish it.
I don't know what you was barking
Fuck
out
it,
for
man.
help, bro.
I'll go watch back.
Your freaky ass going for
I'm going for the 200 real quick. Cassie, I told you I'm pulling up singing her shit on everything.
You pulling up singing
I'm
Cassie?
pulling up singing Cassie shit for that 200.
It's just me and you.
Nigga, 275 and some mambas.
I might have a little choreography with it.
275 in the new set
my
of clippers.
My nigga said I'm pulling up singing. I've been waiting,
And some Andes.
Y'all niggas is stupid, dog.
baby. I've been waiting.
That nigga said
Cassie-
$295 in a bottle of alcohol.
Cassie
I
for
get you
200, G, I'm going.
Gone.
That's it.
together.
Good is gone.
No, but like I was saying, my bad. I remember
But
now.
though,
Boom.
is you gonna be in the room?
Yeah,
Diddy.
no, Diddy there. No,
Diddy
Diddy
there?
is in the room. Diddy in the room. Diddy in the room.
No, that's
Diddy in the room.
That's different.
But what if
Keep
it's
the 200?
And
What if-
Cassie is gonna
Keep
leave
that
out
too.
with Diddy and then come back and finish and get you together.
Damn.
What if Diddy not the big fish?
We talking about Cassie?
What if
Yeah.
Diddy is just a fish? What if he not the biggest
No.
fish? What if he ain't even the fish that we all seen?
Is
That's the
Diddy
biggest.
touching me?
No, Diddy
That's
didn't
all I'm
touch
saying.
Okay, so yeah, I might.
It's a nigga named
Come on.
Kadabi Akhraf. That's the biggest goddamn
Cassie
fish
for
that
200?
everybody
Not
need
in
to
this case,
find.
Scotty. Sorry.
You never know. When you got money
we
and you got power.
No, we just talking about the Diddy case right now.
Diddy.
Cassie for 200?
The fuck is a coalition of these motherfuckers out here. It ain't just Diddy.
No, we just
ain't just Epstein either.
But in this case, we just talk about the Diddy
It ain't
case.
just R. Kelly.
It was in R. Kelly's case. It was R. Kelly solely.
I'm just saying, it's a whole court. It's a whole little group, a cult of motherfuckers that's just like
This
Diddy.
nigga.
Let's not get lost in the conspiracies.
Fuck conspiracy. You see it on TV.
No, you don't.
So what y'all
What
think
you
about
be watching? Hold on.
I be watching this fake ass shit that's on this motherfucking device. First
All right,
off,
for sure, because that ain't even TV. Popeyes.
TV at my house, all
bringing
5
the
of
snack
them.
wrap back. How y'all feel about that?
I fuck with him.
Fuck with it. But it ain't that old snack wrap. So they used to have a snack wrap. The shell wasn't white. It wasn't a white tortilla, right? And then it was like rice and beans in that hoe with the chicken strip. Y'all remember that?
Talk about Popeyes?
Yeah.
They got them already. Yeah, they fired.
Yeah, but now they lettuce and cheese and all that.
They fired
Man,
up.
Popeyes had lettuce.
It ain't nothing to get a bag of lettuce.
I was say it really ain't.
But
There ain't nothing to add that to the menu.
Popeyes ain't never had lettuce though.
No, they. Yes, they do.
For what?
Popeyes
Don't they got them
always
for their
had
chicken
lettuce.
sandwiches?
They got them.
No,
they
don't.
No, they put pickles on the
Pickles
chicken
on the chicken
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Hey,
Sauce.
man, fuck Popeyes, bro.
Popeyes fired up. I just had Popeyes today.
No, I just said they brought the snack wrap back. You don't like the snack wrap?
No, because the sandwich guy coming back tomorrow, so we
Hey.
can just
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
I was
Y'all got
just-
jerk
I was-
snack wraps in that hoe?
make
We gonna
Jerk
make-
snack
Yeah.
wraps is
We gonna
crazy.
make
I
jerk
need
snack
one.
wraps.
You the shit for that one. I need one. On my mom, I need
Snack
2,
wrap.
matter of fact.
I want my shit grilled after you wrap it though.
I want my shit nice, hot, and
It'll
crispy.
have
I'm
to be
pulling up.
grilled if it's gonna be jerked. If it ain't on the grill,
No,
it
it's
ain't
gonna be
really
fire.
jerked.
What you gonna put in there? A little slaw?
Yep.
No, I don't want none of that. No, I don't know.
You want it plain eating people?
Yeah, I'm a plain type nigga. I just want it plain.
man.
Were you opening up back up?
What you mean? Oh, man.
3017 West Burleigh.
Oh, okay.
Inside the deluxe little cafe lounge right there.
Shout out to Sandwich Guy, man. Go get y'all some good eats. It's
Yeah.
coming
That's
back.
right up the street too.
I'ma be
And
hungry
I'm
tomorrow.
card out too.
I know I'm gonna be hungry tomorrow.
Yes. Tell me why I just spoke into my cup. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
My ass. My ass a bitch.
That's cold.
What else we got, man? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about?
What y'all think, them boys? Okay, so finals is here. We got OKC and Indiana.
I'm going OKC. I heard
I
y'all
told
talking about Indiana.
y'all.
I'm going
I
OKC.
told y'all.
I got Indiana in 6, man.
I'm going
I'ma
Shea
go-
Butter.
Indiana in 6.
I'm going Shea Butter in 5.
I'm gonna go with the underdog.
I'm gonna go with the underdog too.
That's good for
I'm
I'm
y'all.
going Halliburton.
Yeah, they-
What the Halliburton?
I don't even, and it's
Halliburton.
You can't fuck with
crazy.
SGA, and they 0-2 against the Thunder in the regular season.
But the Thunder
And
can beat
those
theyself, though.
wins- And those wins were notable wins. They weren't close wins or close games. They were really like they
The
were.
Thunder should.
They were
sweep.
wins.
They
Indiana.
should
No, the
on
fuck-
paper.
y'all
Full
tripping.
sweep.
But-
And that's why I said Shea Butter in 5 because it's gonna be a little gentleman sweep.
I
You
think-
know they let them get that one so
Yeah,
they
I
can
think
win the
Indiana
finals
win
at
game
home.
one.
This ain't that, bruh.
Get the parade and all that. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
listen, man.
It's gonna be a nice little gentleman
The
sweep.
way
Get
Indiana
the
been
fuck
showing
out of here.
niggas they
Halliburton,
not sweet,
Yeah.
Helicopter.
I don't think them boys going, bro.
See, and the teams match up perfectly, bro. Like
That's what I was
They
saying
do.
earlier. I'm like, the
They do.
matchups is crazy.
I-
They do. But who?
how you saying?
Who gonna lock down? Who finna lock up SGA?
But who gonna
It's-
stop Halliburton? Shea gotta play defense.
But
this
here's
time.
the problem.
Lou Dort.
Here's the problem. That's Lou Dort, and that's all you gotta
And then
do.
go-
That's all you gotta
go
do
on
with the
Neesmith.
Pacers.
Lou
Yep.
Dort.
Neesmith.
Neesmith been looking like fucking.
Nemhard
Neesmith can
got-
barely even hold defense.
Nemhard
Neesmith
got
a
locked
wishy-washy
up.
sometime.
Nemhard got defense.
A little bit.
I ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna
In
be.
that game,
Neesmith
in
gonna
game
bust our ass in the
5, when
fourth
they
quarter.
lost to the Knicks, will Tyrese Halliburton have 8 points?
But every other
Yep.
game that he
Tyrese
had-
Halliburton
We
underperformed. The Pacers underperformed.
But in
Nah,
every
no.
other game,
Siakam is gonna step up, but Siakam cannot beat the Thunder by himself.
Don't
He
let
don't. I don't
Tyrese
think
Halliburton
he
get
have to.
30.
I
Every
think
time
Miles-
Tyrese Halliburton
I
get
think
30, they
Miles
gonna
Boys
win.
just showed up.
Is gonna have a crazy
Don't forget
series,
don't
bro.
forget about my cousin.
They cool.
I think they gonna-
cool, but see the thing between them and the Thunder is when SGA don't score over 20, the rest of the Thunder.
That's the problem
Don't
because you
forget
got
about my
Jalen
cousin.
Williams who would go crazy, and then another person who OKC got that's really scary low key is Hardenstein, bro. That motherfucker got some. He got some
Caruso.
game, bro.
Like Hartenstein don't play. He play
Caruso
defense.
locking
He
shit
play.
up.
They've been playing him a lot more like lately.
Caruso on defense is
is very
He's a problem.
he a
He
problem,
hold Jokic.
bro.
He locked Jokic
Yeah,
up.
he'll probably Jokic ain't easy to lock up though.
Caruso did it though.
Yeah.
He definitely could guard anybody on the floor.
Facts.
The teams match up.
They just
They
match
do.
up well. That's why it's like difficult to just
But
say who.
I think they
who.
match up well size wise.
Oklahoma City almost won
No
70
Diddy.
games.
Pause.
No Diddy.
This should
Crazy.
definitely be an easy.
I don't see that being easy
easy.
though.
I
This
think
should
it's
be
gonna,
easy.
I
They been that
said
good
HGA
all
5.
year, and I ain't gonna take
Y'all
that
want to
away
play?
from
Somebody want to place bets?
I'll place one
I'm
with you.
saying
Hell
Indiana,
nah.
man.
I'll
I
place
ain't
one
fuck
with
with
you.
you. I'm a sore
Indiana.
loser.
I'll place one with you. What you want to do?
Indiana.
I better do it.
It's
I'll
done.
catch an attitude quick. We ain't gonna be friends no more. I don't want to bet y'all.
Dub.
Like I want Indiana to win. I'm
More
rooting
like-
I
for,
don't.
underdog here.
I don't.
Yeah, and
I don't like
Bravo,
Oklahoma
though.
City.
It's
Wanna know
so
why I like
crazy.
Oklahoma City?
Why?
Because they sitting up
'Cause
here
he a
talking about
hater.
Shade, the best fucking player to ever play for the Thunder, like Russell Westbrook.
If he win a
Yeah,
ring,
that's
he
different.
is because
Like,
Kevin
like,
Durant didn't
I
win no
don't-
fucking ring with the OKC,
I'm not
nor
even
Russell
saying
Westbrook.
I'm
All they did
saying-
was win
and
accolades.
SGA,
Where it
you
matters the
put
most is the
Russell
goddamn ring.
I don't
Nah,
care.
Russell
bro.
Westbrook still the
Westbrook
best.
is the greatest player. That
Point
ever
guard.
played. No, period.
For the Thunder.
Period. Point guard.
No, he
whatever.
is not the greatest Thunder,
Yes,
bro.
he is,
Yes,
So
he
he
is.
better than Kevin Durant as a
Yes,
Thunder?
he is.
Hell no.
Yes, he
Kevin
is.
Durant,
He is.
get the fuck
100%.
out of here. How they both got great.
Seasons almost averaging
Triple double, bro.
But Kevin Durant got like
Yes, he
3
is, bro.
back-to-back scoring titles.
4 consecutive
And-
seasons almost.
But he couldn't get a ring.
Without
If
KD.
SGA get a ring, what the
Only
fuck
reason
does that
KD
mean?
got-
So what would you
We're not
rather
ready
have?
to talk
The
about
accolades
KD
or a
ring.
ring? Hold on.
We're
Okay,
gonna
what would you have? What would
They
you
got
have?
better teams.
Yeah, how they had a great team back then in
Not the Westbrook
2012.
triple double teams. No, the fuck they didn't.
Fact.
How the fuck not?
Westbrook was
Name
going to
somebody else on that team.
all Westbrook had on that
West-
team was
West-
Steven Adams.
Westbrook.
Steven
Westbrook.
Adams.
No, he said name
somebody else on the team.
Westbrook.
Okay,
Only
Prove
he
that
had
point.
Steven Adams
Fuck
on
y'all.
that team, and
That's
that's
it.
about it. It was just him.
But
and
when they
Steven
was
Adams.
together though with James Harden and
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Westbrook.
That's what I was
with
talking about.
Mike
KD wasn't a
Messenger
big-
on his
So,
own.
so y'all want?
well, on that part, you right. When they left him on his own, he was the greatest person at that
He's
time.
the best player in their
But if he
franchise
would have won a
history.
ring,
I don't-
it would have been a different story, right?
Bro.
You want OKC to lose because
I just don't like the franchise.
SGA is.
Yeah, I don't like certain fans when you do certain shit and say certain shit about your franchise when you forget about like the
Yeah.
history and the heritage of your franchise. Y'all don't deserve that.
Yeah, y'all
You just
buggers.
gonna throw dude away like he just didn't. What?
Yeah.
It's bad enough the league treat him like he didn't exist.
Right.
Talking about Joker, the first player to do this. Like, are y'all crazy?
Right,
That's
bro.
like Westbrook did
Right,
this
bro.
for 4 years.
That's crazy.
2010 and 10. Really 2012 and 13.
And still doing it
And still now.
today, like
Not right now.
no,
Like-
well, he
Yeah,
can't come today,
Bro,
but
yeah.
He get close. He get close.
no,
Never, bro.
but he was still doing that shit active in the season this year, like
Yeah, he
coming
was.
off the fucking bench.
Yep.
No, I
Outrageous.
agree. I think Russ is the best Thunder. I don't think
So
SGA
that's
is
why I
over
don't-
him yet.
yeah.
Now, when SGA get his 4 or 5 consecutive triple double seasons, which I think he can,
Wow.
then we can have this talk.
You said when SGA what?
His 4 or 5 consecutive triple
Even
double
with a
seasons.
fucking ring?
Has he got one already?
No, he ain't
Really?
got no.
Get the fuck
triple
out of here,
double
bro. I
season.
can't see that shit.
He ain't got none.
How many seasons SGA been in?
If that's the case, Kawhi Leonard the best.
Since like 2020.
If that's the case,
He came in with
Kawhi
right
Leonard
after
the best
Zion.
Raptor player ever.
Who? You said who?
If that's the case, if your logic for SGA being the greatest Thunder player ever,
If he
that
win a
means
ring.
that Kawhi Leonard is the best Toronto Raptors.
He
player.
is.
You
Bro,
Who is?
How you say that and he only played 1 year?
Fuck out of here. Why? Because he know how to fucking dunk.
Bro,
Look
he
at the
played
stats.
1 year.
Like 1 year.
He won a ring.
So
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
god.
Now rings don't matter.
So
Okay.
Patrick,
No,
okay,
rings-
wait,
all right.
wait. So
I'm done.
rings matter for
I'm
a
done.
player's career.
I
but it
care
don't
about a
matter
fucking
when you're
ring.
talking about the
I don't
best
care about
player
So
overall.
Patrick McCaw is also one of the greatest Toronto Raptors ever.
Man, he got a ring.
Yeah, tell me Patrick McCaw one
Well,
of the
he's
greatest.
one of the greats. Then it's 5 players.
Tell me who Patrick McCaw is.
A basketball player that you know of, nigga. And if he got a ring, he got a
To
fucking
be honest,
ring.
Patrick McCaw is a 3-time 3P MV. I mean 3P
Okay, so
championship player.
so that means Kawhi is
he won
again.
3 rings in a row.
Okay, then there go your best Toronto Raptor right
You
there.
don't
So
even
that
know
means
who
his
this
question
man
was
is.
rhetorical. That means his question was rhetorical. Then if that's the
my
best
question,
Toronto Raptor.
the question to you is because based off your logic is
If
ridiculous, bro. Because you
that
don't even know
Kawhi
who this
Leonard-
player is.
I just think
And
of
the fact that because he got a ring,
I just think of a
that
ring.
makes him a great.
The
No,
Thunder,
bro, that's
Kevin
terrible.
Durant didn't get a ring on the Thunder. That's a fact. Russell Westbrook didn't get a ring on the Thunder. That's
That's
a
a
fact.
terrible
And
logic.
if SGA gets a ring on the Thunder, you got to put him up there with these niggas though.
That's
For
a
real.
terrible logic.
Like
I
what the
can't go.
fuck? That's just like saying LeBron ain't great without if he didn't.
No, bro.
You know what?
That's like saying LeBron the greatest
ring,
Laker ever, right?
if I
So
was
you
an
saying
athlete-
LeBron the greatest Laker ever because he got a ring?
No, LeBron bought his rings. LeBron bought those rings.
You just contradicted yourself then.
I care about a ring as SGA being a Thunder.
That's just a contradiction.
No, I care, but I care if we're talking about somebody else. But if we're talking about the Thunder with SGA, Russell Westbrook, and them playing for the Thunder franchise, if SGA wins a ring, I'm not contradicting myself by saying that he will be a better Thunder. Now, if we're talking about other people, then yeah, possibly I will.
We're tracking your logic. I'm just tracking the logic of what you're saying.
Because we went past the Thunder when he got to talking about Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors, that's a different ballgame because I didn't know nothing about no McCall.
No, he challenging your logic.
I ain't talking about the challenge. I'm just saying that my opinion is that if SGA wins a ring, he will be better than Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook as a Thunder. Maybe not as a player, but as a Thunder.
We all disagree adamantly.
That is okay. My opinions are highly
just don't make
disagreed, but
sense.
I'm
I'm
forever
sorry.
objective, so it is what it is.
No, yo, it's just the logic.
My logic is never understandable, but you gotta be in my brain to really understand.
That's why I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get that.
We will never because y'all care about accolades more than the ring, but that's respectable.
No, you brought up the accolade. You brought up the ring.
But that's the reason why. But that's the reason why I say SJ would be better than.
And that's why I'm saying, since you using that accolade, it doesn't follow if you use somebody else that has the same exact accolade, but you're not willing to say that he the same. He to give him the same credit.
LeBron is the greatest Laker
because he has a ring with the Lakers.
But he got a ring with the Lakers, so
that's what I'm saying. Like it just the logic just don't make sense.
How and Shaq got
according to your
right.
logic,
That's what I'm saying. According
no, that's what them teams. We talking about the Thunder. The Thunder is a new franchise. We ain't talking about like teams like that. They was the Supersonics. They was, but that was in Seattle. We are in Oklahoma City now.
Play for them. You tell
He didn't play for the. He didn't play for the Thunder though.
The glove.
He didn't play. The glove didn't play for the Thunder. Sean Kemp didn't play for the Thunder. That was in a whole nother state and city.
They play for the Thunder organization.
They play for that organization.
Oh my God, I'm talking about the Thunder since Kevin Durant and what you call it.
You been moved the goalposts.
Fuck moving the goalposts. Y'all trying to challenge my opinion.
No, I challenge the logic. I don't care about the opinion.
Fuck the logic. My opinion is gonna stick. Y'all can rewire the logic. Yeah, but however it go. That's how I feel with SGA.
Opinion is cool.
That's how I feel with SGA, but Pacers in 6.
Complete opposite.
That's how I feel about SGA, but Pacers in 6. No matter how y'all want to put it towards me.
Thunder in 5.
You saying 6?
Pacers in 6.
I'm saying Pacers in 5.
And
I feel the only way SGA and them gonna win is if they go to 7.
Boys?
You think the Pacers gonna sweep Oklahoma City?
No, I'm taking whatever bet you want that they don't do that. I'll take whatever bet.
I'll bet 100.
I'll
but
take whatever.
If you don't think the Pacers,
I need 100. Let me hold 100.
You lose, it's in 7.
Pacers
sure.
win at 5.
OKC in 5.
Pacers win at 5.
You saying
I got Pacers in
OKC
6.
only win one
Y'all
game?
thought the Minnesota Timberwolves was gonna get past OKC. Stop talking to me.
Hey, fool.
Well, we watched them give up too, though. We watched them.
I don't care what you watched them do. I said that Minnesota wasn't getting past OKC.
Offset son was spotted with the Stephon Diggs braids. How y'all feel about that?
I would have been kissed.
What's the Stephon Diggs braid?
Stephon Diggs, the football player that Cardi getting hit
Somebody
by
would
right
I
now.
kind of feel two ways about that, though.
Why? I want to know.
I could understand why a motherfucker would be mad. Yes.
Bro, that's so
But I mean, they braids. It's a braid style. If I seen them braids, I slick want to get them, like, cause the braid style kind of that's cold to me.
Baby hair like the new
Like the next nigga
Bro.
you fucking on my mama.
First.
Yeah, so he could have probably
Stephon
been.
Diggs had them braids.
He been had them braids last year ago.
Yeah.
She got the idea of
She the
Stephon
last
Diggs.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it could have been like them braids is nice, like, cause I see braids on people that I be like, oh,
hell no, them motherfuckers
I'll
perfectly
grab them.
parted
Yeah,
the
but
same
if
way.
you daddy and it's your son. And
Looking
this
like the
baby
next nigga.
mama,
flip side
and
of
it's
that.
the new dad. It's the new nigga.
My son out
Yeah,
here looking
now-
like the next
now,
nigga. Get
as
the fuck out of
dad
here.
on the other
And
aspect
she
of
ain't
it.
never wanted them to braid his hair like yours.
Right, you can't dread my son hair up, but you want to get
Yeah,
this nigga
see,
hair
see.
braided like the next nigga.
Yeah,
Get the
see.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, I would have a
I
problem.
will hop on
as the dad.
all you niggas' heels.
See, I can see myself being the petty one in the position, getting the
think
kid
that's pretty
braids.
petty.
But I can also see myself as the dad.
Nigga, I was
being
pissed.
like,
As a
Bitch
chess
ass.
move, she definitely put her queen in the middle of the board.
How by using the kid? That's fucking horrible.
It is, but
that's
at the same
fucking
time,
horrible.
Well, you gotta realize
people
that-
sacrifice their queen all the time.
No, but you use your
That's what they
kid,
for.
you use your child to get the one up. That's so fucking low of you.
Nah,
if you
it's
can't
a
do
one
it
up.
as a fucking adult towards another adult,
But what-
that's so
Is it a
fucking
one up,
horrible
though?
of you.
I don't really
It's
see her
petty,
using.
but I don't think it's a one up.
Why?
The
Why?
kid.
Yeah,
I think that's
it's
clearly
petty.
using the kid.
Exactly.
And
Fucking
you know
exactly
why?
that.
Okay, you know why though?
It was using the kid.
Here's where the line
I
gets
don't
crossed,
see
Keith.
where
Here's where the
it's-
line get blurred. When you take the picture and
The
you
nature and
upload
it was
on-
done.
When you take the picture and you upload it on social media.
Yep.
What?
With the picture of Stephon Diggs. And
I'll be in this
she the one who
motherfucker
uploaded
loading
it
up
like
bullets right now. What
The
fuck is
reason
this
I
bitch
say
talking
she's
about?
not using the kid is because I'm saying she's not using the kid against him.
Why not?
Yeah.
What?
How is
You got my
her-
son looking like the next nigga, bitch.
No,
you got me
it's the-
fucked
it's
up.
the- you know how
Look,
Okay, but you are aware of they back and forth that's been happening this week and these past 2 weeks, right?
for sure.
Okay.
It's not acceptable to use
with
the kid.
With that being
She
a
just
factor too.
it's just her making another move. It's not she not using the kid. Okay, when I say using the kid, I'm looking at it in an aspect that's like she not letting him see him, or she not, you know what I'm saying?
he's
like
seeing him.
He definitely
Like,
said
he's
it.
seeing him.
Looking
I'm
like
saying,
another
like,
nigga.
I'm saying like using it as an aspect, as a weapon to like not allow him to be able to be around the kid.
no, but she
Her
used it
using-
as a weapon to fuck with him.
That's just one weapon you talking
But-
about right there, though. It's millions of weapons these parents be using.
I mean, in
Good
that
save.
same breath,
Good
though,
save.
like how, and I'm not, believe me, I'm on the super opposite end of Cardi B, giving Cardi B any credit. But in that same breath, dog done had the babies around bitches like crazy too.
No, see, that's not the thing.
Yeah, but
So-
he didn't take his baby hair and get it done like
The next
But
bitch.
he done been recording himself in the studio with other bitches around, so it's like
He
that's-
working.
But again,
But he didn't take the baby and dress it like the other
Next bitch,
female
no.
and then post a flick up on IG.
Looking like the next bitch.
you
No.
can't really, you can't get mad at a situation once
But
you
she
set
took
the.
the baby and braided the baby.
You can't-
Exactly.
You can't open the
It
door.
wasn't
and
even
tell
a
me how-
swiggle
and tell me
different.
not to enter that motherfucker. You
It
can't
wasn't even-
open the door. You should if you
Playing the
didn't.
dangerous side right now, my brother. I respect it.
I'm
though.
a real nigga, bro.
That ain't no real nigga shit.
No, bro. I
That
just
ain't no
under-
real
look,
nigga
bro,
shit. How would you?
I'm telling you, nigga.
Yeah,
As a dad,
I gotta
I'm
put
gonna
my
be
finger up on
pissed.
this
But what I'm saying is,
I gotta put my finger
bro,
up.
what they got is war. If we looking at what they got going on right now, it's war.
You use a baby in war between you and your baby mama. You use the baby.
No, most times
Is we in war?
But would you use the
Guess
baby
what-
in
guess
war?
what- guess
Yeah,
what my-
you in war. Would you
look,
use the
That's
baby?
what my goal to do. in
Oh
war
my
is to
god,
do.
god damn,
Win.
that shit. I
Fuck
can't.
is you talking about?
I'm not finna use no
I'm not here to
innocent
fight.
child that
Look.
can't defend themselves just to win something with
So
a
what-
grown ass person.
Now tell
if
me-
I lose against a grown ass person, I lose. I will never involve my child in
What?
none of
Now
that
you know-
tell me
you know-
what
you know-
danger
you know what
is
that
this
means?
child
That
in
means-
What the
facing
fuck?
right now?
The
You know
child
what that
gotta
means?
grow up with all this embarrassment. That's danger
You know
alone.
what that
Say
means?
if you pass away tomorrow and that child grow up with no fucking parents, and
You know what
then
that means?
10, 15 years later they
And the
see all this
biggest-
bullshit, that's embarrassment.
The biggest
You know what that
problem
means?
that you
The
listen.
braids wasn't bad.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Okay,
know
that's
what
what I'm
that
finna
means?
say.
Man, I
The
understand
biggest
how my daddy
argument
feel.
is that
You know what that means?
I understand how my daddy feel.
It was
on my
neat.
mama.
It was neat.
You know
Yeah,
what
that
that
was
means?
neat.
Like-
but the sole purpose, once it get all understood as an adult, once the
Nah.
kid grow up, nigga, that shit'd be fucked up to feel, nigga.
You know
That's
what
a
that
fucked
just
up
means?
feeling.
Damn, mama, you got my hair braided like that when I was
You know what
2,
that means?
3.
Trying to get back at my daddy.
That's
I know my
crazy.
daddy was mad as a
His
bitch.
world is not finna be crazy. Like,
How did my daddy feel when you braided my hair like this, nigga, mama?
Ain't no
You know what that
kid
means?
asking that one
Shit,
mic. I get
shit.
it,
That's
though.
what's wrong nowadays. You got to be transparent. Parents be transparent with us. We came from them, so we got to be transparent with them. As long as we respectful about it. A question is a question. If you get offended, that's a personal problem. Cause ain't nobody trying to offend you. We wanting to know something. Point blank. Period. I'll be fucked up as a child growing up that my mama and daddy had some shit going on, and then I'm up here in the middle of they mess because my mama want to dress me up like the next nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing. As a parent, that's fucking embarrassing.
The kid had to braid first.
He made
You had the
logic.
braid. What you mean?
You seen the
The
logic?
kid had to braid first, so it ain't like you dressing him up dressing the kid up like
I got the
him.
kid
No,
hair
she
braided
did, bro. I
like
think that's
Stephon
what
Diggs.
she
Oh,
She
okay, okay,
intentionally
okay.
went and got the kid.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I
okay.
want you
This
to
is
like
Stephon
his.
Diggs hairstyle.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
be pissed,
okay,
folks.
okay.
I'll
Now,
be
all of
pissed.
a sudden, they little boy is posted up on IG with Stephon Diggs.
Looking like the next nigga. Oh my God.
Man, I'm looking at the.
It's gonna be
the
furniture
Savage,
moving
I'm
around
looking
this
at
bitch.
war, bro. I just look at it
For
she
real.
foul, but yeah,
But it's
it's war.
real.
It's war.
It's
For real.
war, bro.
Offset was on that motherfucker on Twitter.
he
Goddamn
just
talking
got
about
it.
now if somebody die, I'll be the bad guy. Like what the
Over
fuck? I
a
felt all of that shit
hairstyle?
off over it. No, fuck the hairstyle. It's about the
not just the
principle.
That's what I'm
hairstyle.
saying.
It's
bro,
it's the
I don't
principle
think-
and
I don't think it's
purpose.
just-
Many people got their hair looking just like mine right
I
now.
don't think it's just the hairstyle.
Okay,
I think that's the
okay,
ignorance
all right,
of
cool.
people from time.
It's the malicious intent behind the whole thing.
I don't get
why I
how
was
to
able to
make
say
y'all
it's war.
understand it though. Like you
Bro,
don't have a son.
I got 2 sons.
Okay.
I got 2 sons and 2
All
girls.
right,
All right. I'm bald, right? I'm stepdaddy.
No, the fuck you ain't.
First
you
off,
ain't. It ain't none of this. And look, first off,
Not a line cross. Not a line cross. Not it's too far.
No.
Not it's too far.
remember I told you, it's
All right,
2
I'm
sides to
gonna
this.
it's too.
Remember I told you.
It's
Not
the
a,
hair side
not
and
a,
the ball
not a
side.
dad,
Me,
not a
dog.
dad in me going.
Yes, sir. We gonna have him looking like stepdaddy.
But get your
The dad in me gonna kick in. You know what I'm saying?
man, bro.
Your
I'll
son
be
posted up
damn.
on IG fully bald.
Bald as a bitch, shiny bald,
Hey, next to your son is a picture of me.
reflection bald.
Stepdaddy.
Popped and blocked. Everybody.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Everybody.
You know, see what I'm saying?
Wait. Question. Did the child ask for the hairstyle?
No.
Probably he can't ask for shit. He ain't paying
No,
for that
it was
shit.
all her. It was all her.
Well,
But I
no,
still,
well, no, that's
I, ain't-
manipulation
I gotta
every
stay.
time.
I gotta stay consistent, bro. I ain't gonna even
If
lie
the
to
child,
you,
okay, so like, if his
don't have
stepfather,
I got
Bro,
to.
you really
You
don't
don't have
have
to.
to, bro.
Cause I still feel like that though.
Point
I'm
proven.
not even gonna lie. That
if
didn't
the
even
stepfather
change.
is around, then he is some type of influence on the child.
He's not the
Can I
same
stop?
father he's in
It's
the
not
nigga.
That was all.
Whatever.
That's what I'm gonna go.
If the new nigga is around enough to be somewhat like any kind of figure to the child, then if the child asks for the braids or whatever, as
Damn, knowing your mama the side bitch, that's fucked up.
True enough.
You out here looking like the side nigga.
That is
You ain't even
crazy.
looking like the main nigga. You
Oh,
out here
okay.
looking like the
Again.
side
Story, I'm
nigga.
just-
Because knowing
Shit.
Stephon Diggs, you definitely the side bitch. Get the fuck out of
is
here.
definitely true.
I'll be pissed.
You triggered.
I'm triggered
Yeah,
on my
no,
mama. I'm
and
definitely triggered because I'm a parent and I feel
I
shit
gotta-
and I know what's right and it's right. And people be trying to motherfucking ridicule people because of their feelings behind certain shit as a father.
The
First
intent
off,
behind it
We're not
is
real
100%.
the
We're
malicious,
not.
the malicious intent.
Yeah,
Intent is
intent
okay,
is
but the
bogus.
malicious intent is a motherfucker. And motherfuckers think that shit cool.
That's a domestic violence case. And
And a lot of people in this world is
DB
gonna
low.
gravitate towards those actions.
DB low. No, I ain't gonna lie. Like I gotta stay consistent. I'm still.
You don't have to, bro.
No, listen. What I'm saying,
Bro,
cause that
you
didn't.
beating somebody up, you come in the crib and your kid ball.
Oh no,
Same scenario.
as the-
You going crazy.
no,
You
no.
can't tell me you ain't.
No, look. This is what I'm saying. I said that's why I say it's 2 sides. As a dad, I'm popping off. I might pop you, but as the on the other aspect, on the outside of it, I'm seeing it like, well, it's war. So you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bitch, you got one up. I got something better for you. Like,
without you, like bringing my kid into this.
Hey man, do a
Now,
grown up
you
war.
have to bring, you know what I mean?
But then now you're asking a woman-
posting videos and slapping your ass and blah blah. You could have went extreme with so much other stuff.
You could have dropped a sex tape
You
or
don't-
some shit.
You don't gotta make my kid look like
The
this
fuck?
nigga, and then you posted like you post a picture of my kid and then this nigga next to him.
And my little kid up there all happy and shit with crispy
What
braids
is-
looking
I
like the
mean,
next
you know,
nigga. Get the
if
fuck
you-
out of
if
here.
you talking-
And imagine you
Yeah.
trolling on IG and you see that too.
And you finna see this shit for the next 3 months and shit like that. Look at my son.
Yo, the next thing we gonna hear from you is you have a collect call from.
no, man.
On what though, bro?
Like, come on, bro.
Look, ain't no part different. Every part is fucking symmetrical, lined up with precision. The same barber that did that nigga hair did that baby
I would
hair.
definitely say if I was the fucking dad, I'd be
loading up right now.
I'd be like,
It's time to ride on these
what's
niggas.
this nigga braider number?
You know what I'm saying? It's time to ride on these niggas.
This
On my
nigga
life.
need to be whoever braided little man hair need to be braiding my hair too.
Facts, braid my shit too. I'm finna take my
I'm
shit
trying to
down.
get
My
some
shit
bread.
so is itching on me.
I want the stylist. I can give a fuck less. Watch
The
it.
same stylist did both of they
I'm
motherfucking
different,
hair.
man. I don't care.
On my kids,
Did I
I'd be
pay for it?
pissed.
Did I pay for the hairstyle? Did I pay for it?
Oh man. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
look, he looking at the shit. He
Yeah,
like,
you think you reconsidering everything you said, boy, you would be in this bitch pissed. You would leave a podcast right now knowing if your son was looking like the next nigga.
All right. She'll be a member at the Battle Shelter for sure.
Yeah.
She got to get a
intent,
membership.
bro, like, hey,
I'm beating her the fuck up.
No,
I
that
ain't gonna
shit
lie.
malicious as fuck, bro.
Hey, we gotta stop making this.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me stop. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say.
I'm about to make a PSA.
My bad,
yo.
my bad.
I don't.
That's
You
some
probably
bogus
gotta do
ass
it,
shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I just sat here and I was just, I gave a disclaimer that I wasn't taking up for her, and I kind of slick took. I see. That's foul.
That little baby up there, happy as hell with them braids.
But
imagine that baby up there telling you, "Daddy, you like my hair?"
Yeah,
Fuck no, son.
Yeah, the dad in me is gonna turn up on that ride.
I'm not gonna turn up.
Any father that's like involved in their kid's life, no matter what the you and the
You
mother
gonna
got
ask for
going
the.
on, you gonna take that the wrong way.
Chicago gonna ask for the number.
She gonna take it as you mad at her and the nigga, but it got nothing to do with the nigga now. And it's like you literally trying to play on my emotions.
Okay, so now.
I'm with dude. Hey, that's how people end up dead.
And using the kid in that way.
Yeah.
What?
So now let me play.
No, bro. Like certain shit, we can't. The problem is in the world now we condone so much whole shit.
Degeneracy.
So like you can't keep doing that.
Facts.
Some shit you just gotta.
What if the
you
braider
completely
was
wrong, fam.
tired?
Hold on. Okay.
Stop it, Chicago.
You wanna play the devil?
Now let me see how this goes. Say for instance. Yeah, you know I'm the wrong motherfucker for it.
Bro, can I get my phone back?
So
like,
you know,
you hold it like it's
bro.
yours.
Say for instance,
fun.
right?
Getting jealous and shit.
You playing stepdaddy, right? Mama say,
I'm not finna let you do that.
no, look, mama say she want the son haircut. You the dad, you say no, but as the stepdad, you going to the barbershop anyway. Mama told you to cut the son hair. As a stepdad, you go to the barbershop and you and stepson got the same cut.
As the stepdad,
Do you get mad?
As the stepdad, do I know that the father said no, don't cut his hair? Do I know this? Am I told this from the jump?
I got
you can
experience
know
in that.
If I know,
Yeah.
I'm not cutting his hair.
I'm not cutting his hair.
I got experience in
I
that.
don't give a damn what the mother say. I'm not cutting his hair.
I got
care.
experience in that, nigga. When my son was born, nigga, I said I wanted to be the first person to cut my son hair. Due to me and my baby mama having our grown up personal shit, my baby mama did the dash on me and ended up getting my son haircut by somebody. And I've been pissed, and I'm still pissed at today. That's
We can tell.
you know what I'm saying? No, but I'm saying.
This nigga sweating.
tell.
Oh my God! See, it's hard dealing with somebody who don't have kids. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
and
not
I'm 10 years
it's
in the
not
game.
that. It's
Like
not
it's
that.
goods, bads, and ugly in this shit, bro. And you got to understand.
It's
You got
not
to treat
that.
all of them equally.
Shut
Equality matters when it comes to have.
Cuddy,
I'm telling you, bro.
It's not what you saying.
No,
man. It's
bro, I'm
the
just
fact
saying.
that there's lines.
Yeah,
There's lines.
that you
but when it
blur.
comes to the
It's
hair and
lines
shit.
between personal and podcasting and shit like that.
Oh well,
that you
I'm an open
constantly
book. I'm
blur.
sorry, bro. I'm an open book.
It's
I'm everything the
obvious to
podcast need.
everybody who, like,
I'm everything that the podcast may be looking for.
it's
Point
cool.
blank
It's
period.
cool to engage, but you don't gotta get triggered though.
It ain't trigger. I just got experience. I have a lot of
it is
experience.
trigger, nigga. Don't try to
It's
argue
people. It's
now.
people in this world that can
triggered.
relate to what I'm saying. Yes, I already said it. I already admitted the accountability is out the way. But the thing is, though, it matters. You know what I'm saying? It matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is a family podcast, like right? And the shit that I'm saying, and the shit that we're saying, and the shit that we saying in the background matters, and it can change lives, bro. You gotta understand. My opinion, my perspective, our opinion and perspective matters. And years down the line, somebody might be listening to us, and we may change their fucking life with the shit that I'm saying and you saying.
Whew, that was a mouthful.
Man, bro.
I know what I'm saying, bro. I got experience in this shit, bro. You can call it personal shit, business, personal. I got experience with it, bro.
You done?
No, but you go ahead.
You sure?
Go ahead. My turn to come again.
I need another one.
My turn definitely gonna come
Ready
again.
to rap? I don't know.
Fuck trigger.
Nah, it's fuck trigger.
I'm saying because you say I'm triggered. I'm not triggered. I just
said
have
you
experience.
agreed.
But
You
I wasn't.
agreed.
I agree with you,
You
but I wasn't
agreed.
triggered on that. I am triggered.
You
Like
agreed,
now,
bro.
but like I wasn't triggered when I was giving my reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt for the situation that we talking about. You know what I mean? And I got when it comes to the hair and using the hair and shit just to make a nigga mad and shit like that. I got experience in that, so I wanted to share my testimony behind it, which I thought I had the right to.
You do.
But I'll say that for after the podcast.
But it's lines. Would you agree?
It's lines.
I think so.
I'm gonna stop being so personal. I'm gonna be more
I
business.
for sure ain't put too much personal out. I
I'm
ain't
trying not to trigger.
I don't mind.
using
This shit
triggering
don't embarrass
words.
me. I don't got shit to hide.
No, it ain't about embarrassing though.
But from what you say, like if I'm the stepdad
Lie.
and I know that the dad say no, then I'm not cutting the kid hair. It's not about you overstepping your means. You know
That
what
shit
I mean?
fucked up, bro.
When
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. But I can
But if I didn't
imagine
know-
what I was gonna say.
what if you know?
What I
I'm
was
saying-
gonna say when y'all brought up the hypothetical, I can imagine a situation being Cardi B being around Stephon Diggs while he getting his hair braided and being like, "Oh, can you braid my baby hair too?" Like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Either way,
I can see that happening.
it's a malicious.
And that's
intent of
that's
the
what I said. The picture.
Yeah.
Now once the picture got posted and uploaded, that's where everything went all the way overboard. That's when you can tell.
Because nobody needs to know.
War. I agreed 100% with that take. It's war, and that was a tactic of war. Now, my opinion on this is that using that child in the pawn in y'all war is completely 100% wrong. Dishonorable. Right. It's bad. It's a nasty move and a bad look on Cardi.
And it's
you know what I'm saying?
dangerous.
Because even though Offset has did some shit, he hasn't done anything like that. That's taking the war to a whole new level. And now you can't go get your daughter and do something to her, right? Because now do something with her and post a picture of her online. Because now you just as bad as Cardi. Right. You really just got to take that L. You can tweet about it. You can say, now if somebody get hurt, you can say that. But it's still nothing to undo what was done. So,
and you know what? And that's crazy because that's what I was going to say when I was trying to get everybody to listen. But that just shows growth.
I would have loved to let you.
That just shows growth.
Hey, fuck you guys.
That just shows growth. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you do something like that and you got a child involved, you shouldn't. But you know, women tend to, not saying in all cases, but they tend to react off of emotion. So emotionally, yes, that look like, ha, I won, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like,
that shit don't,
really logically,
yeah, it's her knowing exactly what to do to get under your skin, bro. And that be the little evil, little devious part about the whole little shit.
Yeah, just wait till you have kids.
She know exactly what to do.
But you have to understand that women cannot beat men physically, so they have to beat them mentally.
Oh, I understand that 100%.
Wait till you have kids.
100%.
So you can't expect nothing of grace out of a woman like that from where she comes from.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, real quick before we wrap, you misunderstood what I was saying. Now that you calm down, stop sweating a little bit. I think I can talk to you.
I'm my daddy's son. Don't mind the sweat. I'm my daddy's son. To all my fans out here, y'all know my daddy.
So I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it. Hey.
Wrap this shit up there. Fuck it.
Before you, I don't even know what to say. This nigga Cuddy threw me off, man. Y'all,
before Cuddy throw you off.
Y'all stay, y'all wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your face now with the same towel. Stay hydrated. It's getting warm outside. I'm warm right now.
Somebody said they don't give a damn about the towel.
I want to know what you got on. What is that?
You like it?
Yeah, it's dope. I like it. I like that.
Yeah, somebody said you too clean. We some too clean motherfuckers because we don't.
Thighs out.
Yeah, man, come on now.
Thighs out. Okay.
Don't mind me. I did my leg workout today. Fuck, nigga.
Yeah, but somebody said we too dirty because we
Huh? Who said who we? Who is we?
I seen that.
Who
is
I'm gonna
keep telling y'all to use 2 towels. Wash your ass with one. Wash your face with the other. Keep them separated, different colors. All that. Not with the same towel. I'm sticking to it.
Put your ass towel in the.
I'm sticking to it. Keep your ass towel in the shower. Keep your face towel.
Your ass towel should be.
Get some white towels too.
Yeah, don't be humble.
Don't be trying to be slick with them colored towels, thinking that y'all clean. This ain't that.
It's warming up, even if it's just for a couple days. Spend a little extra time in that shower, hit that ass crack, and them underarms. You know what I'm saying? And them feet too.
Swipe.
Feet, change them socks. It's getting hot.
Wipe front to back.
Pull your shorts out. You feel me? I like them jeans though. Pull your motherfucking shorts out. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. Y'all stay safe, stay black, stay dangerous, stay prayed up. Until next time, stay A+. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, what up, bro? You trying to play me in another game of pool?
You gotta.
I'm already one up.
I know, but I'm trying to even that stuff.
Oh, good.
Niggas be always trying to leave with a fucking win.
I mean, I'll give you another L before we leave. Shit, fuck it.
I got a play.